sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can talk. I wish I could hear. Shit.
KTL, yeah.
You got,
KTL, yeah.
Y'all gotta take control.
KTL, ho.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let it marinate for a little bit. I think we live on all platforms.
Yeah.
We're going
Yeah.
live on Twitch.
Yeah.
Live on Facebook. Live on YouTube.
Is it Friday, y'all? Is it Friday, y'all?
It's
Because it's one of
Friday.
my favorite days of the week because we get to come and kick it with y'all on KTL Show.
8 p.m. fry. It's not 75
What?
degrees.
It's actually 65. It was 65 when I pulled up
That
at
ain't bad
Josh's.
for Ohio.
I was like, damn, the day we had here and it was 65 at this hour, I was impressed.
Beautiful weather. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. 70
Yeah.
degrees.
70?
70.
That's summertime in Ohio.
I believe 70.
Come on.
I like that.
You know everybody gonna be in shorts tomorrow. They gonna act like it's 90 something.
I might be.
The Daisy Dukes coming out.
Nah,
you ain't putting the Dukes on?
I'm too light bright right now.
Come on, John Doe.
Yeah, I'm
kick
way
them
too.
daisies.
Yeah, I'm way too light bright
Say
right
light
now.
bright.
Yep. If I literally come out in some shorts tomorrow, you believe me, y'all gonna ask me to put pants on.
Go to Tempra.
I will at some
saying,
point,
yeah, go
but
ahead
I'm
and
not.
go
I haven't
tanning.
been there yet. So yeah, it's too early.
Would you ever spray tan?
No, I will
Never
not do that. No, no,
Never. Why not?
because
Like
I don't
say-
get it.
Do you
I take showers every day.
Say like
I don't
you got
want
a
to wash
surprise-
my
say
tan.
All right,
like
this
you
the
got a
thing.
surprise trip in your pill.
All right.
You're like, I need to be tan.
No, I'll go
now,
tan.
do you tan or you get red? Because my dad's white, like your type of white, he just turns red.
Okay. So the first time of the year, if you don't do it right,
Uh-huh.
you will
right
burn.
away. Yeah.
You will turn red.
Uh-huh.
But if you do it right and you go like once every 4 or 5 days, then yes, you will start to tan and get that brown. And after about 3 or 4 visits, I'm good. I just need to get ready for the summer.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's just
I'm good right now.
Yeah, if I had just half the
Got that
color, you know what I
melanin.
mean? I would be great. But see, that's the thing is when I do go tan, like it gets me to a color where I'm just comfortable enough to, if I want to be off my or take my shirt off in the summer, I can. If I want to wear shorts, I can.
Okay.
I don't want to just come out and be white as shit.
That's what I was just going to ask you. So, have you ever felt like you wasn't tan enough, never been so pale to the point where you were afraid to get naked in front of a female?
Never.
Okay.
Never.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know if he was like, damn, I ain't even get tan. I got to leave everything on. I'm just going to pull my pants down a little bit. You hear me?
Yeah, not at all.
Okay.
I'm a naked guy. I don't like to do it with my socks on, my t-shirt, nothing.
Socks ain't. Only time I take my socks off is when I shower. I ain't gonna hold
My
you.
first move is to get them naked, then get myself naked, and then we're good.
Easy, guys, easy.
Just throwing that out.
Yeah, we gotta watch it today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we ain't.
Yeah, we gotta watch
Oh,
it
yeah.
tonight. We
Oh,
go
yeah,
cold
damn.
words tonight.
I'm glad you reminded me
Yes,
about this.
I got
Being
you,
Why
so,
you think I said with the
being so quiet, I didn't even.
With
think
the
about it.
Yeah,
Got hit with
I
the
got you. I got you.
I appreciate you,
So what we
man.
got going on today? As a matter of fact, how was y'all week first? How was the week? John, you went on a trip.
Oh man.
Tell us about your trip.
Andale, mommy, yeah.
You know, I almost sent you a video, Josh, to do like a little bit of a KTL snippet down in St. Louis, down by the
Man, that'd be
ballpark.
dope, man.
And I, you know what? I thought about it after I left, and it pissed me off. I was like, "Son of a bitch!"
You
that
took
was
some
the.
pics. You didn't get a vid.
I did take some pics, and I thought, "Damn, I should have made a video and
With
brought
the
up the
arch and all that.
KTL show, what the arch." Talked about the KTL show down at the.
We're gonna Photoshop a KTL shirt on you while you in them pics.
I'm just saying.
So it look like that by the arches and all that.
I'm just saying, like I had a golden opportunity to push the show in a different space, and I
It's
fucked
all right.
up. I screwed
it's
up.
good. We gonna make it there. We was just talking
I
about
know,
that
I
before
know.
you got here, Tyson.
In
We
fact,
gonna
said
take some
golden. I
trips.
thought you was gonna say showers. So
No,
at least you
no,
said
no.
opportunity.
I saw a situation that was perfect for us right at the St. Louis ball field. They have a stage right out across the street, and it would be such a great thing for us to actually someday sit on that stage. And I thought about that
Yeah, that
because I
would be
thought
dope
about
as
us
fuck.
going to visit there, seeing the arch, seeing the stadium, and sitting on that stage, talking to the people.
I've
We'll even
never
talk
been
to
to St. Louis. Have you, Josh?
Yeah, I drove through it a couple
You
times.
drove through. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you stop and see the arches and all that
No, you see the arch through the highways.
on the highway as you
Yeah,
drive by?
that was good enough for me. I was trying to make time.
such a beautiful city.
What's the downtown like there? D
Oh,
Cell.
absolutely. I was told by the Uber driver there's places in St. Louis you don't want to get caught because you will
course.
get
Every
it's just
major
bad.
city.
Yes,
up
it's just
right
bad.
away. Up right away.
But
Any city.
downtown, I mean, was gorgeous. You didn't have any worries. Everyone was, oh my God. Their ballpark down there is beautiful. If you ever have a chance to get to the arch, do it because even though it's right there on the Mississippi River. So that was the first time I've ever seen the Mississippi River in my
Okay.
life.
Yeah, I've seen the Mississippi.
I've not seen it.
I've
That
never
was my
seen the
first
arches
time.
though. I am gonna make her archer back.
It's only
tonight,
one
though.
arch. So yeah, it's not the arches.
In honor of the arches, she gonna arch that
It's
thing.
definitely one arch, but
One
it's,
arch.
it's very, very
It ain't Archie
beautiful.
Manning, is it?
And you guys want to know what's crazy?
Yeah,
This motherfucker was welded.
Mhm.
They
It's
weld
plates.
every weld
that's crazy.
is beaded perfectly.
It's plate.
And I was
plated.
shocked when I saw that. And I asked the guy down there, I said, this was built? Yeah. People took them lifts
yeah,
up or hung from something
and piece by piece.
and did it piece
I
for
don't want
piece.
that job. That's scary. I couldn't be up
I
there.
could not believe it. I was dumbfounded.
Well,
I couldn't imagine.
Back to what you were saying about he said that obviously this place you don't want to go in every city.
Yes.
Just a quick story. When I was in Miami once, I'm driving, we going to the game. I'm like, I need some backwoods. So I'm like, I just Google, store or whatever. I get to drive and I look up, I'm in little Haiti. I'm like,
Oh,
ooh, I
shit.
am not getting out here.
Yeah, it's not a place to be.
Left the motherfucking drive, left the parking lot, hit another one. Take me somewhere. I am not getting out here. Like you said, every big city is beautiful, but like you said, there's always a spot you don't want to go.
I
So
seen
just
you was
don't
eating
have your
good,
ass
John.
Oh, God.
there.
the
Eating,
food.
till you
Yeah.
was eating like a king.
So the first day we found an underground burger, and I'll tell you guys
seen
what,
Underground burger?
It was called the Underground Burger.
Josh should have been in heaven.
Man,
Listen to me.
I was drooling over the
Josh,
picture.
You had no idea. It was like a speakeasy. We had to
Like
go
just
into
for
the Doubletree
burgers?
Hilton. We had to go into
Okay.
the Doubletree Hilton.
Yeah.
Okay. Then get in an elevator and go downstairs. Now, mind you, we are not we are not guests at this hotel, so I'm thinking, are we gonna get locked anywhere to where we can't get out?
Finna get kid. That's how movies start.
Well, I'm just thinking in my head, like,
also,
we're
all
not.
the lights go out.
Is this a hotel restaurant? Is this something only the guests can get?
Right.
So we get downstairs in the basement of the hotel, and we're walking through where the workers are, the corridor where the workers go.
Uh-huh.
And then you turn right, and there's this burger joint, and there's a bar, and there's
So
about
it's in the basement of the hotel?
yes,
Oh,
the
yeah.
DoubleTree Hilton in St. Louis. You get there. I swear to God, the Underground Burger is one of the best burgers I've ever had in my life.
Well, they had the right name and said underground.
Oh my God!
They
And
wasn't
it-
lying.
Damn,
and
that
it
would
was-
sounds good.
It was crazy because we looked it up because I'm like, I wonder who owns this. I wonder if the Hilton owns this. Okay, so you blew my mind. I looked it up. There's a couple, a husband and wife, gorgeous woman. The woman caught my eye right away. So I'm
Yes.
like, damn. I'm like, these two people started this place.
Yeah.
So it's a small company. There's not global.
Yeah.
So get this. I'm sitting there eating my burger, and that same fine woman from the site walks right by. She's
owner?
there. She's there.
Come on.
And she's going out to fix the cash register.
Yes, sir.
And I got to talk to her, and she said, that's the only place they have. One cook, one bartender. Her and her husband run the place.
Her husband and their kids.
Yep.
That's it.
The bartender's the waiter.
They running like an Asian family.
The bartender's the waiter. I don't know if
they ain't playing around.
if it's family to them, but that one bartender was our waiter. He
Was it
brought our
black-owned
food.
business?
No, they were definitely not white, but no, it
Okay.
was
You're talking about how gorgeous
the
she
bar.
was. So I'm like,
She had something in her, and I wish.
you wish it was you, huh?
Let me remember where I'm at. Yeah, let me remember where I'm at. But I'm just saying, she was definitely a very beautiful woman. To see her though working on the cash register and doing all that, I just thought that was really neat. That it was not a global conglomerate, but yet
they still willing to put in work themselves still.
They had these the best. They were the best wedge fries I've ever had anywhere. Like the flavor they had on the fries,
Making me hungry.
dude. I'm telling you, like I
So
love
I'm
food.
full and I'm hungry.
Yeah,
again
you
now.
guys know that I love food, and I'm not gonna just brag about a place just for
If
shits
it
and
ain't
That's my
giggles,
favorite
yeah.
part about traveling, though.
Yes.
is
It's
just
the food.
eating. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't eat anywhere that was from here. I didn't eat anywhere from
Yeah, you don't
As
do
you
that.
shouldn't.
from this
Yeah.
area while
Yeah,
I was
you don't
there.
do that.
Yeah.
Except for Top Golf. I've been to Top Golf before, but they catered steak
Oh,
and
that's
chicken
different.
fajitas.
Yeah, you can't control
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I
But
will
it-
say, yeah, we have been in Miami though and ordered some Papa John's. I ain't gonna hold you. It just sounded
Yeah,
good.
I
It
was
sounded
in
good.
Texas
It sounded
and
good.
I ordered Papa
You
John's.
feel- It
Yeah.
sounded good. I was like, hold
Well,
up.
at the time, we didn't have a
It
Papa
said 15
John's
minutes
here.
away. I'm like, I'll be right back.
If I didn't have a choice, I would have I probably would have had to eat somewhere like that. But they had a golden pancake house that was right next to us.
Dang, that sounds good.
And get this, Jack.
Everything's golden.
Their
I like
special the day I was there, a ribeye steak omelet.
At the Golden
Oh,
Pancake House?
My God. A ribeye steak omelet. And you know me,
I
I'm
seen him.
work's paying for this. $19.99 for this omelet.
Extra
Give it
steak.
to me. Give
Come
it to
on,
me.
extra ribeye.
You feel me? I want this $19.99.
Can you put ribeye on my toast and my water, please?
Oh, it was nuts.
I want ribeye on everything.
But this was like it was almost like their pancake house or their IHOP,
yeah,
but a way nicer scene. And yeah, it was definitely worth it for
yeah,
sure.
The food definitely be the best. Like when I'm out of town, like especially like I want to eat different like cultures foods. I want to
Yes.
eat Dominican food. I want to eat Cuban food.
Well, see, I
wanna
don't
eat stuff
care
I
so
don't
much
usually get
about
around
that.
here.
I just
I
want
want to get the
something.
stuff I can't
Yes,
get around here.
Something
you know what I mean?
that I'm not gonna get here. Yep, that's what I usually go.
Yeah, I like
for.
to try different stuff that I can't get around here.
Right.
Some of it's good, some of it ain't that good.
But yeah, if anyone gets a chance to get down to St. Louis, I suggest at least going down there and enjoying the culture. That I also found out the courthouse that I was at. It was an old school courthouse, but it was where the first slave was freed. I thought that was amazing. I did not know that. It was a piece of history that now I know that this courthouse was where the first slave was freed. I thought that was pretty neat.
I wonder if they had a press conference for you.
I doubt it, but
I'd have got up there like, first off, I like to say, nah, I don't even want to say it.
I'm just saying I really thought that was neat to see that though.
Yeah. So it sounds like it was a good trip.
Yeah.
You had a safe flight. You made it back in one piece.
Yeah, I learned a
So
lot.
definitely appreciative of that.
And I learned that I'm not a flyer anymore. I don't care for it.
believe I can fly.
I'd much rather fucking drive.
I'm not driving that
Man.
far.
I love driving.
Put
Yeah.
me on the plane. The plane, boss, the plane.
I think it'd be a lot cooler to drive, but with a group of friends and with people that
Yeah.
can drive, so
Nah.
that you don't have to do it all
Oh,
yourself.
dude, it's a good time.
Oh, I promise you.
Just
It's a
put
good
me on the
time.
plane.
The camaraderie, the fun, the memories that you
Man.
make on
Yes.
a road trip. I
Man,
promise you, it's different.
G and them just drove to Mississippi. They got blooped twice.
Well,
that's
something you
dumb.
don't
On the
want to
plane, I ain't
do.
gonna do nothing but take a nap and wake up when I'm near.
I know, but then like that's where I guess that's where the
where the
memories
fun
are
stop.
made is the trip. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be fun, but
Yeah,
I think we should all do it sometime. Get a
Yeah.
van.
Like, I think
and
the
all
last
of
time
us
I
go and-
drove was like the Myrtle Beach.
Right, but you're driving the whole way, right?
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm saying. If you have people that can drive with you, where you can just sit in the back and chill and relax,
Yeah,
man,
take
come on, that
turns.
shit's fun.
Dude, I
Yeah.
did it cross country.
I
there
know.
and back.
And that
That was
to
a
me
good
is
time.
a good time. In a
Yeah,
way.
stop and seeing different sights
I
and
seen
shit,
some
but-
amazing shit.
Man, you can see it from the plane too. You look down, they be like, "Look,
No,
right
you
there,
can't.
that's Chicago."
It's cool looking
Nah, I'm
down
fucking
and
with
seeing the
But yeah,
Grand
just being in
Canyon.
that car that long, it be getting me for some reason.
For real though, looking down and seeing the Grand Canyon is a whole lot different than pulling up and parking and walking up to it.
Yeah.
Like the one time,
That's breathtaking.
like when I was out west with Cash, like we flew into Vegas, stayed there for like a day or two, then drove 4 hours to Phoenix, stayed there for a day, then drove 4 hours to San Diego. So it wasn't like we had to do like the whole 12, 16, and 1, you feel me?
Oh.
We were just doing like 4 hours per day. Then after San Diego, we drove to LA, which is only 4 hours, you know what I'm saying? But that whole like 16 right now,
I love seeing the terrain change from flat
climates and
land,
shit.
the flat land from
Oh,
Ohio,
the mountains and all that shit.
And Indiana is shaped just like Ohio, and then you get into like Illinois, and then you get into Missouri, where St. Louis is at, and then Oklahoma. Oklahoma is kind of where it changes. Like you're in a forest, and all of a sudden it just turns into desert.
Oh wow.
And then once you get in Texas, it's just desert.
Hot as hell.
I cannot
and then
see
it's
who's
just
joining
desert.
us tonight, guys. Can you? Because I'm kind of upset that I want to welcome anybody that's been on the show or welcome anyone that's on the show with
Yeah,
us
so
because I
welcome,
cannot
welcome.
see anyone jumping on, and it kind of worries me because I also cannot see my comment that okay, I see it. I see Josh
I
said
don't
let's
see
go.
anything for some reason.
I see my comment.
Right, and I don't see mine that I posted.
It double posted mine,
Oh wow.
but I'm from over here on YouTube.
Okay, I'm just throwing that out. I'm not. I just want everyone to know if I don't see it. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I
yeah.
definitely tried
It's
to put
alright.
a comment and it's
It's
not
Gucci,
there. Okay,
Josh just let us know.
gotcha.
Yeah, because I can't see neither. For some
Yeah.
reason. But we ain't tripping. So, what do we got on deck for today?
Yeah.
What you guys got? We got start off with the Sweet 16. Is it? Is that where we're
The
at now?
sweetest
March Madness.
March Madness.
Is that where
You're
we're at?
balling like it's March Madness. But the
March
cops, you
Madness.
niggas trash.
Whose teams are still in it? Because I know mine ain't.
Putting dirty governors
No,
down.
your
for-
bracket's totally bracket out.
I picked Florida to win it all, so
I
You still
actually
good?
have good brackets.
yeah, I'm still.
I'm
I
not
don't.
gonna
My
say
brackets
that.
are through. Mine are trash.
I mean, since I
Mine
can't
were
see that,
horrible,
I
I'm
can,
not
I can
gonna
actually
lie.
tell you what my best bracket is. To be honest, I can look at
I
it.
ain't got no motion. So I'm gonna give you a quick rundown while he looks that up of the Sweet 16 games from yesterday, and give you the scores from today. Excuse me. Yesterday we had Florida defeating Maryland 87-71. Duke defeating Arizona 193 on 30 points from flag. Alabama beating BYU 113-88. And we had Texas Tech in the game of the night beating Arkansas 85-83 in overtime. So they all advanced to the Elite Eight. Florida advances, Duke advances, Alabama advances, and Texas Tech advances.
Wow.
And right now we have 2 games going. Right now we have 4 games going today. The other 4 games, the other 8 teams. Right now we have Michigan State losing to Ole Miss 33-31 at the half.
Okay, so they caught back up then.
Yeah. You knew Michigan State was going to lock
Yeah.
in. You know, that's Big Ten basketball.
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
Definitely need them to win.
And then we also have Tennessee beating Kentucky 31-18.
They're
actually starting to put their foot down. I
They're
figured that
axing.
would happen that way.
Yeah.
But Kentucky's even struggling.
I was
to score.
actually wondering. I think Tennessee was a good team this year. I just
Yeah, they're a very good team.
I couldn't go with them past a
We
certain
popped
point.
them this year. I don't know how, but we did.
Oh yeah.
And so, and at 9:39, we have Auburn, number 1 seed Auburn, the number 1 seed overall, taking on Michigan. Who do you think wins that game, though?
Auburn.
Auburn.
I got Auburn in my
Landslide
final
or
four.
close game?
7.
7.
Auburn wins by 7.
And then after that, the final game of the night at 10:09, we have number 1 seed Houston versus number 4 seed Purdue, another Big Ten team. So if you look over here tonight, we have 3 Big Ten teams playing in the 4 games,
Wow.
which is insane.
Amazing. That's
And
what the
so-
Big Ten is, though. We know this.
Yeah,
We see it every year.
Houston versus Purdue. Who do you like?
Houston versus Purdue.
Houston plays a fast-paced game, more of a
I didn't mess
transition
with that
game.
region because I was worried about this game, but I actually believe that Houston wins.
I think
but
Purdue's too slow. They play
Purdue definitely is right there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a close one.
Purdue's gonna try to make them play at their pace, but I don't know if they can. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because once Houston gets out and running, it's trouble. And now Michigan game and the Houston game are at Houston minus 8.5 and
Okay.
Auburn minus 8.5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so both Big Ten teams are dogs tonight.
Okay. Shit. Oh, but back to this. I'm not, I don't want to have to brag or nothing like that. But my bracket's actually
of
pretty
them?
good. 2 of them, 3 of them.
You did.
But that one ain't gonna go nowhere
You
because
did live ones.
No, these are my originals. I have 25 of them. I told you that 23 of them. Yeah,
That boy got
originals.
3 at like 97%.
No, that's 98.6.
98.6,
And if you look, that's in the top
97.7,
million.
97.7.
That's in the top million, and so is these two.
Oh yeah, you showing out. I ain't gonna hold you.
363,000th place, Josh.
I don't think I got nothing over 20%.
And that was my second bracket I put in. That was my number 2, and look at that was my number 1. So you can tell them were my 2 best. Was my first 2 options. Them were the ones I did.
And what's crazy, these two are both 97.7, and one you got Duke winning, another one you got Auburn winning.
Yeah.
So you must have them playing against each other in the ship, huh?
Yep. Crazy.
That is insane, no lie. I don't know how the fuck you
I
pulled
think
that
this
off.
might be another year I win a T-shirt.
A T-shirt?
Yeah, they send you T-shirts to the top.
Man, 98% out they should send you a stripper or something.
I wish, but
Cool.
when he first started doing this, I got a T-shirt and a hat one year because I was in the top 10,000 people in the final bracket. Like my bracket was in the top 10,000. But now you gotta understand that was back when they only had 5 million people.
Yeah, now they're gonna send some chicken out.
Yes.
Yeah,
They had only 5 million people doing them then.
You got to check.
There was over 34 million brackets put in this year.
Easily. Like you said, how many you think you put in?
I put in 23 out of 25. I was able to.
I put in 6.
Yeah, I was able
they
to put
were
in
cooked
25, but I put in 23. But like I said, you look, 1 and 2. Them are the 2 you always do first.
Yeah.
Them are the ones you put in.
And the third one, it was your 9th one.
Yeah, so that was probably like some experts that I picked and then finagled
These
it.
shine ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I'm happy. Hope I get a T-shirt. That was the first time I've looked at them since this shit started.
Yeah, I didn't even want to look at mine. I told you I don't think I got nothing over 20%. I'd be wasting my time even looking at mine.
Okay, so what do we think's gonna happen? Who you got winning, Pack?
I told you I got Florida winning.
Oh, okay.
I think Florida's overall team, like I said, they offense, defense, total package. They got big men. They got guards that can shoot.
Yeah,
You like who? Duke?
yeah, I like
You
Duke.
think Flag gonna take them down?
I do.
He
feel like Flag.
He dropped 30 last night. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but what the team?
He looked
drop?
like the number 1 pick in the
What
draft.
the team dropped? 97.
Yeah, they went crazy. It was a high scoring game.
When you're the
Look,
star
they
and you
scored
put
100,
up
didn't
30 and the rest of the team put up 67, I'm just saying. I thought it was 97.
Let me see.
I might be
check.
wrong.
So, yeah, they scored 100 on the dot.
Oh, my bad. 100.
100 on the dot.
Oh, okay. I don't
Yeah.
know where I had that 97 at from one team. I
Then
don't
you got
know.
93 from Arizona.
That's crazy. But yeah, it's not like it was just him. So it's 70 points from the team,
Yeah,
30 from him.
I
So
give you that.
that's the only reason I went with them. I seen that a lot this year where he starred, but the team also did their thing. It wasn't just him.
But it also was 193, so that means there was no defense played in that game.
Yeah.
And what's the first thing I mentioned about Florida was defense.
Well,
You feel me?
we'll see though. What if they make them play their type of basketball? That's what a lot of teams
That's
do.
the objective. You got to make the other team play your style of ball.
Yeah.
For some reason, I think Florida matches up really, really good with Duke. I'm not gonna lie.
We'll see, and that's the thing is that when they'd made in a championship, I believe
Yeah.
they won't. Yeah, they'll have to play.
Yeah,
a
they would meet in the
championship.
ship. Because that's
So
how I got.
that's
how I got one of my
good
20
matchup.
percentile brackets breaking down.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So when it starts already tomorrow, don't it?
What?
The Elite Eight.
Yeah.
Don't they get right into it?
Yeah.
They don't waste no time. That's what I like about the March Madness. I ain't gonna lie, they don't waste no time. They get right into it.
Yeah,
You like Sweet 16? We made it. Okay, we're
Yep.
happy we won.
Play again.
Hey, you got to play in another day, bro.
it's time to
Yeah.
it's time to put up.
you better ice yourself.
The end
It's
of this
up.
weekend will be the Final Four.
Yeah.
And they'll have that next weekend. The 2 games will be next weekend, and the championship will be that
Monday.
Tuesday,
Do they do
yeah,
Mondays
Monday,
usually?
Tuesday.
Yeah. But it's shaking down quick. March Madness is like, I don't know, like not just for like a gambler, but just for like even just a sports fan. Just people don't even watch college basketball. Watch March Madness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you got your little squares at work, your
Women at work
your
put
little
in
pools at work.
yeah, women at work put in the best
love the-
brackets.
yeah.
I swear to you, they put in the best.
They be
brackets.
winning, and they don't know that. I just picked them because of their colors.
Yeah,
They're like, Janice
My
won,
cousin-
won the bracket again, $500.
yeah. My cousin's from that state.
I once
why I
knew a girl
picked
that
them.
moved there that I went to high school with.
Yup.
And they had the coldest bracket out. And I'm sitting there overthinking it.
Yeah.
And got a 20%er.
Yep. Because they'll pick the upsets that we won't. And that's what wins. I promise you. I've seen a lot of women that don't know anything about college basketball win brackets.
There was a few upsets right away, but then after that, it was like the big boys kicked in. You feel me? There wasn't no Cinderellas this year. Like there was an upset, or there was like 2 upsets, 2-3 in the first round. And after that, it was over. Once it got to the real rounds, it was ball game for Cinderella.
Oh wow!
The clock struck midnight for sure. What you over there, Wildin'?
Nothing. Oh no, I was talking about to you.
Oh, I thought you seen. All right, so what's going on with LeBron and Stephen A? It's like an episode of As the World Turns when you're dealing with LeBron and Stephen A. Smith.
When he changed his profile pic to Delonte West, man, come on. That's cold.
So you think that was the
cold.
Did you think that was the finishing move?
No. I just think that's funny.
Was that overboard, Josh?
I loved it.
Him changing his profile pic to Delonte West?
I think that was the best way to just kind of like say fuck you without actually doing something.
And so
wrong.
obviously for people that might not know, we'll give you some background on the situation. Delonte West and LeBron James used to be teammates for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and it was rumored that Delonte West did the do with LeBron's mother.
You can say
You know what I'm
slept
saying?
with.
Yeah, he did the do with LeBron's mother. So that's what the rumor was. So they fell out. And everybody knows. Do you know the Delonte West ended up being homeless, living on the streets, ended up spending all his money.
Yeah,
he's got mental illness, all kinds of stuff going on. So he's got a crazy story in itself. But so that's why Stephen A. Smith changed his profile picture to Delonte West, because it was rumored that he slept with LeBron's mom.
It was definitely some ultimate trolling in my eyes. I mean, that's it.
So
that's it.
With him posting Delonte, that basically saying like a mother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's basically saying F
Delonte
you,
West is
LeBron.
Yeah.
Because
Delonte's an MFer because he's supposedly cracked LeBron.
I like the comment. If he would have touched me, I would have swung on him.
Stop it.
I thought that was freaking
I thought
awesome.
that was for TV.
It probably was, but
you think if he would have like grabbed him on the shoulder aggressive, he would have swung on a big 6'9"?
You didn't giggle
I
when
definitely
you seen
laughed.
that?
Yeah, for sure.
Come on, man.
Yeah, Stephen A. He can be in WWE too if he wanted, and he ain't got a wrestler or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like Mean Gene and them. He can carry his show.
Put it this way: if you a man, you don't give how big the other man is. If they put their hands on you swinging, think about it.
You're gonna think about it first. You're gonna take a step back. You're gonna look him up and down real quick.
I ain't gonna sit there and get beat up. Like, I don't want to just sit there and get beat down.
It depends on how he put his hands on him.
That's what I'm saying. But if someone was to grab you, you ready to fight, right?
Man, somebody LeBron size come up and smack your girl on the ass. What you doing? You walking in the mall and he just walk by and you
have to get your ass whooped for that girl if you care about her.
You standing up?
You have to if you care about her.
How you starting a conversation with, bro?
I don't know.
Excuse me, sir. You put your hands on my woman.
Excuse me, sir. That's not even her good cheek. Smack the other one.
Now you must challenge. I challenge you to a duel.
Exactly.
Like, what the hell?
I
don't know. I guess I don't know what I'd do in that situation because it ain't never happened. But I couldn't just sit there and let a dude like disrespect my girl. You know what I mean? Like, I'd have to at some point fight. I don't care how big he is. At some point, you got to do something. Or else you might as well just walk the fuck away from the situation and the girl and leave her just standing there
you might as well just leave
talked down to because you
call her Uber. She ain't getting in the car with you.
You definitely ain't getting shit from her anymore.
Yeah, she definitely ain't getting back in the car with you.
Yeah, she gonna look at you like you ain't shit.
Man, like I said, everybody's been going back and forth on the internet. You got people taking Stephen A's side, people taking LeBron's side. And like I said, you know I'm a LeBron fan, but like I said, the basis of the whole argument started off with him basically calling LeBron not a good father for putting Bronny in that situation. And I'm like, you can never question him as a parent. He's putting both his kids in position to be millionaires and to play in the NBA.
With what Bron has, they're going to be millionaires anyway.
Yeah, but he's put them in a position to make some money themselves too. And that's what you want to do. You don't want to have to just give them money. And
I think what Stephen A. was trying to say is he put his son in a position for Stephen A. and his people
to critique and
talk about him.
Yeah.
Now for LeBron, he understands that. He knows that. He's been in the league for a long time, getting critiqued and talked to. So what do you think is going to happen to your son? The same shit.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
And to LeBron's point, he's like critiquing, but he's like, every day you don't need a segment on SportsCenter about him.
I get that, but
you
can't tell a man to keep my son's name out your mouth that actually covers your son and has to talk about your son.
There's a ton of kids that got drafted ahead of him that aren't doing what he's doing, and they don't talk about them every day. But obviously, they're not LeBron's kid either.
That's the thing.
They didn't come from the King's
We
sack.
knew.
So is he supposed to just ignore him?
No. He can talk about who he wants, and like I said,
You said LeBron, he got to turn a deaf ear to it.
I mean,
He's always turned a deaf ear. He's never checked anybody or tried to approach anybody.
That's what
are you kidding?
I ain't never seen him run up on nobody.
I've never seen him run up
He
on.
runs up on fans.
Oh,
and
fans,
kicks them
yeah.
out.
Yeah, fans. He kicks out for.
I know that.
that.
For like heckling and stuff. Yeah.
He
No,
gets
I'm talking
people
about he
kicked
ain't
out.
never
He's
like
definitely.
he ain't never like got into it with a player and like they had to like separate him and it was beef and he never got into
He gets
it.
mad at
Stewie.
at the people and kicks them out.
Oh yeah,
Stewie.
And he wasn't even mad in that situation with
I know.
Isaiah Stewart. Yeah.
But like I said, you can't. You put it this way: you can't get mad at a guy for doing his job, even if it is your kid.
Do you think it's personal?
Now it is.
Yeah, it's
for-
definitely
Now it
past
is.
personal.
Do you
It's
think
past
Stephen
it
A.
now.
Smith?
I don't think it was personal at first.
It's constant now.
Yeah.
On
I-
LeBron, so it's basically it's a personal rivalry.
And even if Stephen A. Smith doesn't want to talk about it, he works for ESPN. If that's what they have up for the day, he has to talk about it. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So even if he wants,
And they're
going to
force the issue now that
So,
it's
like,
so big.
even if he wants to drop it, he can't. You feel me?
People want to hear their takes on it.
Yeah.
So I know that LeBron was just on the Pat McAfee show, and I know he talked
That was
about
a dope
lot
interview,
of
I'm not
yes,
gonna
he
lie,
talked
on the
about a
Pat
lot
McAfee
of
show.
stuff. Even how Jordan won't talk to him. He said until he probably retires, then they'll talk because he you know what I mean, stuff like it was a very good interview. But
wanting pointers and stuff from Jordan.
oh yeah, like talking to him because I mean, come on now, we seen him talk before.
And they talking about why would you reach out? Why
Yeah.
would you want to reach out to a
Even
legend?
though we think
Even if
there's
it's little pointers.
rivalries in everything.
So you think all this media back and forth is distraction though to LeBron on the court?
Well,
right now?
it looked like a distraction last night. Did you watch the game last night?
I
It
know.
looked rough.
Okay,
I, seen
know-
the end.
I know he hit a game winner like
Yeah.
2
Yeah,
games ago, but I heard a game winner got hit over him last
that's what I'm
night.
saying. This how quick you can go from
Give and take.
from goat into the scapegoat. Or
Yep.
either, so this how it goes. The night before, LeBron James, Luka shoots the ball with like 1.5, 2 seconds left, whatever. He misses. LeBron tips it in at the buzzer to win the game. Very next night, which is last night in Chicago, Lakers are dominating. They're whooping them the whole game. All of a sudden, the Bulls get hot. They start hitting threes like crazy. Kobe White's hitting threes like crazy. Giddy gets hot. Long story short, I think they're down like 7 or 8, and I'm like, there's no way they can come back. They hit a 3. They go to inbound it. They steal the inbounds, hit another 3,
Wow.
come down. The Lakers take a timeout. They don't score. They come down, and Giddy hits a half-court shot, like 46 feet,
Damn.
at the buzzer to win the game.
Damn.
So 2 threes and then a half-court shot to lose the game because a lazy inbound pass and lazy defense. I ain't gonna lie, it was lazy defense on his behalf because it looked like he kind of thought the game was in the bag type shit. You feel me? And then it just
Oh.
happened like that.
Wow.
Like, cause I was like, this game over. I wouldn't even. I'm like, I'm
Giddy
done.
hit all 3?
No.
Oh,
Kobe
okay.
White hit 1. I think Kobe White hit 2, and then Giddy hit 1.
Wow.
Kobe White got hot. He had like 15 in the fourth
That's
quarter.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
a crazy way to lose a game.
That's Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
Hit the 3, steal the inbound, hit the 3.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Type shit.
And
You don't see that too often.
And Reggie Miller played against who? Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Yeah.
a reminder,
'Cause
Tyson.
would-
Just a reminder, Tyson. All
Oh,
right.
Reggie's a shooter.
Yeah, just a reminder who he played against.
But
Oh,
you got
trust me.
also remember.
Trust me.
No, we watched the video the other day, and it was one of Jordan's fiercest rivals, and it was fucking Muggsy
Muggsy
Bogues.
Bogues,
I'm like,
yeah.
bro, come on now.
But he was a beast over
like,
the make.
stop it.
But I'm gonna say
he was
this.
my height.
I'm gonna say this though.
He was,
You
Muggsy
can't make
Bogues
it
was
to the-
my
you-
height.
But you didn't make it to the NBA.
That was
Yeah.
his fierce competition. That'd be like saying, little buddy, they got knocked out by Jake Paul. Nate Robinson was LeBron's fiercest, right? Bro, hell no. He too
That
little.
was just somebody clickbait.
Yeah, he too
you
little.
know.
He gonna
That
back
was-
him
that
down
was
and-
clickbait.
come on.
If you watch Jordan, you
It was
knew
definitely clickbait. I
you
give you
knew
that.
his fiercest rivals were. But Muggsy Bogues could dunk at the same height you're talking about.
Yeah,
So that's athletic in my eyes.
What's he gonna do on defense? He can dunk on a fast break.
Get under your legs. Fucking
see what
steal
he
the
did.
ball. He
You
kept
see-
stealing the ball
Yes,
from him.
he's one of the. I think he's one of the top stealers
Man,
of that time.
They gonna swat him like a fly now.
But again, he made the NBA. He could
Yeah.
dunk. He was an athletic.
I can take that
player.
away from him. He was, but now and these, come on, they gonna swat him every time he go for a shot.
Yeah, well,
They gonna
that's
throw
the
him
thing.
into the third row.
I don't see any more Patrick Ewings. I don't see any more Hakeem Olajuwons. I don't see any more.
Jokic.
What's the block leader of all time?
Jokic.
Mark Eaton.
Jokic might be the coldest center ever. He playing right now. He
Uh,
play tonight.
There
I'm
ain't
saying
never gonna
no.
be no Shaq.
I'm saying
No,
though,
he ain't no Shaq because Jokic
I'm
won't even
talking-
dunk the ball. He just lay it in.
I'm talking about guys that sit down in the hole and wait for you to come down there to blow your shit out. These
You talking about
NBA
defensive
players,
players?
these NBA players today would not know what to do with that.
No.
When they go to the hole one time and get thrown to the ground, and the dude just kind of looks at you like, "What?
Yeah.
And that player's laying there like this, like
But-
LeBron, getting scraped in the face and throwing the whole body back and shit. Believe me, these guys wouldn't know what to do.
You got to
then.
also remember, you guys say when they start getting fouled, this and that, you got to remember they're way bigger than those guys were back. Them guys were puny. You see what Lambeer really looked
Man,
like? He had no
You
muscles.
can tell me that all you
So
want.
if you're allowed to foul and hack and run people over, like what do you think is going to happen when LeBron comes full speed or Zion comes full speed and puts his shoulder in their
what
chest?
you mean? With
They
that?
out for the game now.
You
with
act like the
with a
names.
chest contusion.
You act like the names I was just talking about weren't big boys.
I know, right?
What the fuck? Patrick Ewing was bigger than LeBron.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Fucking
He wasn't
Hakeem
putting his
Olajuwon was bigger than LeBron.
Yeah, they gonna go around him.
No.
Stop it.
Come on,
No.
Hakeem's a
Woulda
demon.
threw
don't-
his shit.
Hakeem's a demon. Don't get me wrong.
Come on, man. Dikembe Mutombo was jacked.
man.
Stop playing that. Alonzo Mourning.
I'm not gonna
Larry
act like,
Johnson.
Karl
I'm not gonna act like
Malone.
everybody was
Karl
puny.
Malone.
I'm not gonna act like
Karl-
everybody was puny.
Karl Malone's a wrestler.
But look up their
He
height and
wrestled with
weights though.
Booker T.
Bro, look at their height. We have 6'7", 6'8" point
Yeah,
guards
but
now.
Kevin Durant
Luka's like 6'8" playing
Kevin
point
Durant's
guard.
7 foot, but how
Kate
big is he?
Cunningham 6'7", 6'8" playing point guard.
Kevin
Shit's
Durant
different
ain't
now.
gonna drive the
People
whole
are
on
huge.
none of them boys.
Yeah, but they don't
Kevin
even.
Durant's a 7-foot small forward.
But none
what
of them.
I'm saying.
But
But
none
look
of
how
them go
puny
to
he
the
is.
hole though. None of them drive
No,
to
they
the
shoot.
hole.
They shoot the
They're all
lights out
shooters.
now. Yeah, they shoot
That's
the
it.
lights
They
out
shoot.
now.
They shoot.
It's a different
Yeah.
game. They don't gotta go. They gonna if y'all stay at the
Yeah.
big men stay underneath. They're gonna shoot the lights
But
out.
okay, now think
Shoot
about
'em
the
out the
opposite
zone.
end of the court. Who's gonna stop the
Yeah.
stop the Hakeems? Who's gonna stop
Who's
the
gonna play
fucking Dikembe
defense?
Mutombos? Who's gonna stop the Shaqs?
Dikembe wasn't good on
There's
offense. like that.
nobody.
Yeah. You can mention Dikembe on defense, but
I'm
not on
saying
offense.
though, he could
yeah.
he would dunk over these guys
Fucking
left and
Yao
right.
Ming.
He'd be dunking over these guys left and right, bro.
I don't know. Jokic a bad boy. He might be the coldest center of all time.
No, Shaq.
Jokic might end up being
I
the
don't know,
coldest
man.
center of all
Jokic
time.
might end
I don't
up
care.
being-
Y'all can say
Jokic-
old school. I like the old school
Look,
players too. Don't get me wrong.
I brag about
I like
Michael
old school
Jordan.
basketball, but I just
brag-
know that they were way littler back then.
I brag about Michael Jordan because he had all the MVP awards and all the scoring titles and shit like that. That's what Jokic does, man.
Yo,
And
what's
he's
up,
a center.
J
He needs
Rock?
more rings.
What's up, J Rock? We
Yeah.
see you out here.
What
yeah,
up?
Good,
Hey.
good look, because I can't even see it on mine still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jokic definitely going to
I
need
at
more.
least see his comment.
Jokic is going to need more rings as it goes. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. But Jokic, when it's all said and done, he could end up being one of the coldest centers to play the game.
Honest to God, I'll agree with you on that.
Don't get me wrong. The centers have faded out these days. There's only like a handful of good
But
centers.
let's
in
be
NBA.
real, Pac. Jokic is not a traditional center.
No, he shoots a three and everything.
That's what I'm saying. He's not
Yeah.
a traditional
Yeah.
big man center.
But he's still
a
7'2",
big man.
7'1", 7'2".
But look at how slow and methodic he runs up and down the
Oh,
court. It's sickening.
He makes
it's
people
crazy.
play. That's what Luka does too, though. Luka
I
ain't
know.
never moving fast.
I know.
Luka makes you play at his pace.
Luka's a fat point guard.
yeah, he makes you
Honest
play
to
at his
God.
All
pace.
right. Well, we're going into playoffs, right? So, what do you think about the Lakers? Do they got a good enough
Do
run
they got a
coming
good
in?
enough chance?
They
to
got a
What
win
seed
it?
are they?
They got a chance.
If they can get healthy.
Do they have a seed yet?
Let me see where they
They'll-
stand right now.
Put it this way, they'll end up around that 4-5 matchup, I believe.
And like I said, don't get me wrong, there was big players back then, but there was also like a lot of puny motherfuckers that still
And there
that
still
had to-
are.
when they got done with the game, they had to
There
wake up in the
still
morning and
are.
go work a side job.
Bro, there still are.
yeah.
You act like LeBron didn't play against JJ Barea. Stop that, bro.
Oh, Lil Berea had a good little run for about 3 years.
Oh, man.
Had a good
I
little
never
run
even heard of him.
as a little puny
No,
boy.
he had a little run with the Mavericks. They won a championship.
Put
with
it this
Dirk.
way, Josh, he did, but as a little puny guy. So the same
He
thing
was a little
happened
fella.
back then. Believe me, Mark Price was little, but guess what?
And you know, just from that one series, they can take them clips like they did with that Muggsy Bogues, Michael
man.
Jordan
John
thing,
Starks.
and just show him stealing the ball a couple
John
times.
Starks, small, little, puny.
No, Starks
Did his
wasn't,
thing.
Starks wasn't puny.
He was
Hold
small.
on,
Don't
hold
do
on.
Starks like that.
Allen Iverson.
Yeah, Allen Iverson one of the
Hands down.
smallest guys to ever play, but one
Hands
of the
down.
best.
AI cold with
One
it.
of the best.
Hands down.
AI can play in any era because
And-
he ain't playing above the rim. You feel me? Yeah, AI is good in any era of basketball.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Because he ain't even trying to dunk.
we're
He
not
ain't even really
gonna-
trying to lay it in.
we can say all that, but like you said, evolution. So the times changed. But that's the thing is back then it was just as hard on those guys as it is on these guys today because of the evolution.
Right.
So those players were just in the same era. That's it.
Okay.
It's okay to say that, but you
Who are
can't
we
take it
asking
away
about
from
again
them.
now?
The Lakers, where they see that?
The Lakers right now stand at the 4th seed.
Okay. Oh,
They're
that
a
ain't
game
bad.
and a half behind Denver for
Big
3.
Pew, welcome to the show.
And they're 3.5
We
behind.
love having
Houston
you.
for
Love
2.
having you, man. Talk that talk with us, Pew. Talk
What's
that
happening,
talk
Gary?
with us.
What's good with it, G? Who did it?
Hey.
Who did it?
What seed did you say they was?
So right
4.
now,
yeah,
they're
I
the
figured
4
they'll
seed.
end in that 4-5 match.
but they're only a game and a half behind Denver for the 3 and 3.5 behind Houston for the 2.
Yeah, Denver ain't going nowhere. They're gonna go up.
OKC's running away with it.
Yeah.
OKC's 13 and a half games ahead of Houston. Houston's 2.
They're also tied
They're
with
13 and a
Memphis,
half.
though, basically.
Yeah. But OKC's 13 and a half games up on the 2 seed.
He says he can't write, so he wants to call.
Yeah, we gonna set it up so you can start
Hey,
start
man,
calling in.
You go ahead and call my number
We
if you
figuring
want.
all that shit out on how to do
You
it.
can call my number if you want.
Remember when G came on at one time and he froze up?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said like this. Look,
I was gonna say we would have you down here, G, but yeah, you get a little
He
quiet
froze
on the
up.
show.
He froze up quick.
he said,
He didn't know what to do.
He
I
said
push
he
his
wanted.
hand
He
down.
said he
but
wanted
we
to argue.
appreciate it though.
"Come
He said
on,
call him. He want to argue.
All right, hold on.
what you want to argue about them sorry ass Orlando Magic?"
Is that his team?
Yeah, they way down at the AC. My Pistons sitting at 5. Matter of fact, let me run down the seeding
ahead.
right now. If the playoffs were to start today, obviously, we have the Cavs at the 1 seed. And this is the East first. Cavs at the 1 seed, Boston at the 2 seed, the Knicks at 3, Pacers at 4. Detroit basketball.
Yeah.
Detroit at the 5 seed. They only won 14 games last year. The worst team in NBA, one of the worst in NBA history, and they're the 5 seed right now. At 6, we have the Milwaukee Bucks. So we were at 6 for a couple weeks. We moved ahead of Giannis and them finally. Then we have Atlanta at 7, Orlando at 8, Chicago at 9, and Miami at 10. That would be the end of the play-in games.
Okay.
Leaving Toronto and Philly on the outside looking in. And Toronto has a legitimate chance, but not really, though.
Oh, G wants to argue centers. He said.
Oh, you want to argue about centers?
I want to hear his take.
He gonna
on
say
this.
Shaq.
I
You're a
want to hear
Magic
his
fan.
take.
Man,
He's a
I
Magic
said it
fan.
too.
He's
Shaq.
gonna say Shaq.
Shaq
Like
all
I
the
said,
way.
Don't get me wrong.
Shaq's gonna be the most dominant center of all time.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna talk about the best center, it could end up being Jokic. Shaq's gonna be the most dominant. He just gonna dunk right on you. He's gonna turn around and back you down. But Jokic, he just had a 39-point triple-double the other day. Like last month, he had a triple-double where he had 20 rebounds and 20 assists.
Like I said, Jokic has a chance.
He's different.
Because put it this way, this dude already has, 3 MVPs?
Yeah.
That's different.
I don't think he should have all 3. Don't give me that, though. They got to
don't
sneak
care.
somebody else
I don't
in
care
there. But
what
he has
you, what
them.
you
But he
think.
has them.
Yeah, what you think.
But he has them.
That goes in his history.
Yeah.
And again,
He needs more rings, though.
3 MVPs.
Shaq got them things.
Hold on.
Shaq got them.
3 MVPs is 1 away from LeBron. Am I right?
Yeah.
That's different.
How many did MJ get?
Way more than that.
Was it 6 or 7?
6 or 7. MJ was different.
Ain't even in the top 1.
Top 10.
Oh, top 10.
Who ain't in the top 10, he said?
Jokic.
Jokic.
In the
Jokic
top
ain't
10
top
centers?
10 of all time, you're saying.
You're crazy.
Yeah,
He's in top 10 right now. You're crazy.
We read it, G.
Look at his numbers.
I read it, G. I see it.
Let me pull up his career numbers.
Yeah. I see it.
Okay,
Man.
we're going to pull up his career numbers.
Okavi. It looked like Okavi.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Said Okavi ain't even in the top 10. I got you, though. I got you, though, man. I know you talking about Jokic.
Come
I
on.
got
Yeah.
you, G.
Okay. In his career, he averages 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 7.2 assists. But this year, and like I said, that's because at the beginning he wasn't going off like that. This year he's averaging 29 points, 12.8 rebounds, and 10.3 assists. He's averaging a 30-point triple-double this year.
Yeah. Again, I'm
A
not saying.
30-point triple-double.
G, I ain't putting him above Shaq yet.
No, I'm not putting him ahead of
It's
Shaq.
a different
Not
league.
yet.
I'm saying he has
No.
a chance.
I'm not putting him ahead of Shaq yet. I'm
Yes.
saying he potentially
He said no.
I'm saying he potentially has a chance. I'm not putting him there now. Shaq's the most dominant center of all time.
I don't
You know what
care
I'm
how
saying?
you
And
get
still,
to,
you can't
put it
forget
this
you
way.
can't forget about your Wilt.
Shaq,
You know what I'm
could
saying?
Shaq could get to the hole and do all that big stuff, but there was a thing out there called Hack-a-Shaq.
Yeah.
And
he
there
couldn't
was a
make the free
big,
throws.
put it this way, there was a big reason that them Pistons beat them in that series in the finals.
Oh, yeah. Talk about it.
Back when we played
Talk
them.
about it.
And it was Shaq being a heel to his team.
Achilles heel.
And honestly, when you think about that, Jokic makes his free throws. He makes his three-pointers. He shoots threes. And
Rebounds,
though
assists.
he may not back people down and take them to the hole and dunk on them, he can shoot over them at any point he wants to.
From
and
any-
put
from
the
any
ball
angle.
from any freaking spot on the court.
Literally, it's crazy.
The dude is different.
It's
and that's
crazy.
the only reason I say he has a chance to be better than Shaq.
But I still would like to see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to win the MVP this year, just because he's averaged like 30 points like 3 years in a row and he can't get an MVP. Like, bro, throw him a bone, bro.
I mean, I get it.
Literally, like 3 years in a row, he's like, I'm dropping 30 a game. Like, can I get an
Right,
MVP?
but that's the thing. That gets you a scoring title.
yeah, you're right about that.
The things
Yeah.
Jokic does gets
With
you
the rebounds and
MVPs.
assists. Yeah,
Yes,
you
he's
got
a
a point
triple.
there.
He's a triple double.
Which he has increased
On
his
any given night.
Yeah, he's increased his rebounds and assists, but obviously he's nowhere near Joker's
Never.
level. Yeah,
And that's what I'm saying.
he's at like 4
Who
and
has
4.
the best chance in the West right now?
The best chance in the West
Oh,
right now.
it's the Oklahoma City.
You think OKC?
The best chance in the West? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
In NBA, the best
Right
chance
now.
to win it all.
I had them going to the finals last year.
Oklahoma
and they
City,
let me down.
by
Oklahoma
far. They are
City?
14 games ahead of any other team right now.
I give that, but though you got to think about that. They built that record beating up on just every team in the NBA. So that there's nights where you're playing bad teams.
but they're in the West Conference.
Yeah, but there's nights where you're playing bad teams still. When you get to the playoffs, it ain't nobody but the hitters. You feel me?
Yeah, but they're playing them hitters during the season and beating them.
Yeah.
If all
And they're
their
losing some
losses were against one team or against the top Western Conference teams, I'd believe that. But they beat them.
Yeah, like I said, I picked them to actually win it all last year. So
Yeah, I'm gonna
actually
say
upset me by not even
when you
getting
ask
there.
me a question that says who's got the best chance,
Yeah.
I gotta go with them.
Okay.
I have to.
Only reason I won't go with them is because I haven't seen them do it yet. You feel me?
Okay.
Like I said,
Who do you got there?
Shive's averaged 30 points 3 years in a row, and they haven't been to an NBA Finals yet. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm a buckle down, and I really want to go Lakers, but I know that the Lakers' kryptonite is Jokic and
He
Denver.
said who has the best chance.
Yeah.
Coming from a 4 or 5
Yeah,
seed.
and so
you think?
I'm giving you my best chance. I don't care what seed you are. Once you get to the
Wow.
playoffs, if you
I
get
respect that.
if you get healthy, once you get to the playoffs, if you can play, you can play.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Denver just because they're the Lakers' Achilles heel. The Lakers cannot beat Denver for some reason.
I see
and
my
you
mama.
coulda- you coulda-
Hold on one
Yeah.
second. I see my mama just
Yeah.
just
Oh, hold
hit
on,
us.
pause. You know what time it is?
My mama just hit us with a like. Everybody, please wish my mama a happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to
Mama, we
you.
love you.
Happy birthday to you. Come
Thank
on.
you so much for hitting us on that like, mama, too.
Come
We
on,
love
you know what time it
Okay,
is.
here we
But-
go.
go ahead.
Shaquille O'Neal,
Go ahead.
Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, Dwight Howard, Wilt Chamberlain,
Stop.
Bill Russell,
Pause.
Patrick Ewing.
Al
Who's that?
Horford?
Horford, who's that?
Horford's still
You
playing.
threw
He's been
Al-
playing 18 years, though.
Oh, no shit.
Think about it. He's been
Jermaine
playing
O-
18 years. Jermaine O'Neal.
O'Neal.
And you know where his list was flawed? He had Dwight Howard in the top 10. Stop it. That's a Magic fan.
Put it this
Yeah.
way. G, I agree with you.
I,
on
That's
that.
why
I
it's
might have
kinda
put
biased.
Dwight in top 30.
Hey, them are all great centers.
Yeah,
though.
but not Dwight in the top 10.
But he was athletic. I mean, big. I guess he
Pause.
he was from this era, too.
But listen, top 10.
David Robinson was another big jack
Man.
dude.
Don't get me wrong. I will put Dwight in the Hall of Fame. I think he had a Hall of Fame career, but not top 10 centers. Yeah, I ain't going to hate him because he actually just got his jersey retired the other day with the Magic. I was watching the game, and it was a half, when we watched it on that one thing, they show the halftime shows and all that. But he actually just got his jersey retired, like last week.
He ain't even got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the
You
list.
get what I'm saying? Come
You
on.
kidding me?
Somebody,
you ain't
hey,
even got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the list?
After
One
we,
of the
after we
greatest?
get done with the podcast, I want you to go to YouTube and type in Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
God damn.
And then remake your list.
Sheesh.
But other than not having Kareem,
I like Gary's list, though.
that's what I was gonna say. Other than not having Kareem, take Kareem and put
Yeah.
him
Somewhere.
in the white spot.
Somewhere.
He said who Dwight Howard really had the Magic team, the real. That was number one. He was
on that team. He was the leading option on
Yeah.
that team, for sure.
He was the go-to
And
when
he
he was
was a-
young and athletic and just dunking on everybody.
He was
for
a
real.
stud.
I was gonna say he's a Hall of Famer, but not a top 10 center.
Yes. I don't know if I can put him in my
We
top
say
10
who
either.
Dwight really had on that Magic team.
There wasn't no real demons on that team. I ain't
No.
gonna lie.
Not at all.
They had Rashard Lewis.
That's what he's saying. He's
Yeah.
just trying to tell us that Dwight Howard
Who
ran
was
that
who was
team.
their shooter? The little
'Cause I don't
Arabic
remember
buddy.
anybody on that team.
Who was their shooter? It wasn't Turkoglu, was it?
Turkoglu was that shooter.
Yeah,
was
he
on
don't.
that team.
Turkoglu. They had Turkoglu. Yeah, they didn't have no real dogs though.
Nah,
for real.
he was the star of that
Jameer
team for sure.
Nelson.
Definitely.
Jameer
Hey,
Nelson.
what year did Penny Hardaway was done? Because Penny Hardaway was a beast too.
Well, yeah, think about it. They had Penny and Shaq when they were young.
Oh yeah.
They were just having fun. You feel me?
Yeah.
That was fun to watch because
But,
Penny is
but
one
how
of the
many
coldest.
championships did they get?
None.
Penny and Shaq.
They didn't
None.
get none.
And that's
None.
why I got broke up.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Come on, it's about winning.
That was the only problem.
Yeah, it's good to sell tickets and
I thought they at
highlight
least
plays
won
and all that.
one.
No,
Shaq knew he had to leave to get a
to get it-
championship.
and he went to
'Cause he
the
had it.
City of Angels.
Yes.
Kobe.
Come on.
Anthony had to get lucky to put on a championship.
And then he goes
team.
to LA and then
Shaq,
look, Kobe.
Shaq could help make a championship team.
And then you decide I'm going to LA. Then all of a sudden, this guy named Kobe Bryant shows up. Tell
Yeah,
me
but
that
I-
wasn't a blessing.
I'm just saying you got to have Kareem somewhere on that list.
Kareem's
G.
got to be top
Like,
five.
at least somewhere on that
Top
list.
five.
I mean, that dude did some shit.
I ain't never seen a center list without Kareem top five.
Not
Though.
me neither.
Like I said, obviously I didn't get to watch him play, but come on,
Yeah,
look at
right.
the numbers.
I actually he was on
Toward
that
the
Magic
back end, he was
teams.
older. Yeah,
He was on the Lakers team when Magic Johnson first started. That was
Yeah.
what, 87? I
Yeah, so-
believe.
I wasn't into basketball like that as a kid.
Me
Like that,
neither.
I ain't
I
gonna lie.
was only 6.
Well, like I said, we were definitely old enough when he was playing, but I definitely wasn't into it like that. We
Right.
definitely gave our age away. He's 87. Like, yeah,
I ain't worried about that.
I used to click it on the boob too back in 87.
Yeah. That's back when you
watch Kareem drop 70.
Yeah, might get lucky to catch an NBA game on TV.
Watch Kareem drop 70 on a bunch of white guys.
That's what I'm saying. The NBA was not big until that era hit.
Yeah.
That Jordan era is what brought the NBA back to what it is today. And that's why we can't take anything away from it.
I don't want to take anything away from that.
We would not have the international players we have today if
that
it wasn't for
era
Michael
of basketball
Jordan.
gave me my love for the game of basketball.
Oh, I know.
Watching the bad boys rough people up. Watching the bad boys rough
that
Jordan
92 Dream Team.
Watching the fist fights, the blood, the elbows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That 92 Dream Team is what made international basketball
We
so
even
big.
seen Larry Bird get like stolen on. Imagine somebody just steal on Luka right now. They'd be suspended for 2 years. You know what I mean? We seen Larry Bird just get stolen on. Like it wasn't nothing. You feel me? We seen a lot of stuff go down. Yeah. Like that's when basketball was basketball. Don't get me wrong. I like that form of basketball.
What about a King Jabbar? I don't even know who that is, G.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? That's what
we're saying. What about him? Shit,
yeah, well, you got to put him in the top 10.
Yeah, he's got to be in that top 10. This
There's
dude
no way he ain't.
He had just as many. He had more championships, I think, than
but
Jordan
like I said,
had.
just think about it. Jokic is a center averaging a triple-double this year.
Like I said,
that's crazy.
Again, Jokic definitely has a chance to go down as the greatest center of all time because he's an actual center.
But
he's an actual big man.
Like I said, even if Jokic can do this for another 5
karate chop Bruce Lee in the throat.
In the movie?
He did?
Yeah.
He did that too.
Oh, yeah, that's right, huh?
Think about it. He did that
part
too.
Of the Chambers, yeah.
Uh-huh.
He was a big dude.
But like I said, even if Jokic does this for another 5-6 years, which would be crazy, which would be historical, and we're like, he's the greatest center of all time, I would still say Shaq's the most dominant center of all time. Like you said, Jokic, he's hitting threes, jumpers, layups. Shaq just going to back you down and dunk on you. Yeah. Like I said, so even if Jokic ends up being the greatest center of all time in my mind, I would still say Shaq's the most dominant center of all time.
That dunk to me just...
It's 2 points every time.
I know, but think about it. That dunk was
shooting 70-some%.
It's done by so many people. Whoever have you seen hit the hook shot like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Yeah. That was a sweet science. They coming down.
That was a 2-point butter shot for him. He didn't need to dunk it. And the dunk is it's just so easy to do.
But see, that's why Jokic never dunks. Like if you look on the parlays, they have him down for like 1.5 dunks. He's 7'3", he lays it in and just wastes his energy. He just drops it in there.
Shooting to me is takes so much more skill.
I say that because I'm 5'7".
Hey, what do you say?
If I was 6'5", I'd just be like,
What do you say right here? Hardo?
And the white hair. Harold doing the same shit. And the White Herald was doing the same
Dwight
shit.
Howard.
Yo.
Somebody's doing the same shit as Kareem.
About these fellas. What's happening?
What up, Spence? Big Spoder on the show. Yeah, we talking about the NBA right now, Spencer.
We talking about centers
NBA
is what we talking about
centers.
right now. We got knee deep into the centers, you know what I'm saying?
We talking about
I'm saying that
men.
Jokic has a chance to be one of the greatest centers of all time. And like I said, he's averaging 29 points and 10 and 10 when it comes to rebounds and assists. That's almost a 30-point triple-double. Like I said, but even if I say he ends up being the greatest center of all time because he does this for another 5-6 years, like I said, Shaq's still going to be the most dominant center. You're never going to see anybody just get the ball and just back somebody down and just break the rim, break the backboard, and break them at the same time, the defender too. It was just crazy. But
yeah,
Jokic's skill set is crazy to see somebody that big doing the things he does.
It's unbelievable. Like I said, the reason that he has the chance though to become the greatest center is going to be by accolades.
Yeah,
it's going to be by awards, and it might even be by championships. I don't know. He's not done yet.
And the thing when it comes to the MVP this year, like I said, he's averaging almost a 30-point triple-double. But if they do give it to Shaq Gilgeous-Alexander, it's going to be similar to the Lamar situation because Lamar already has 2 MVPs. He had his best season ever and still didn't win the MVP.
Right.
So I'm already the 2-time MVP. I have my best season. I don't win it. So I could see them going in a different direction just because they don't want people to get tired of seeing the same person win it.
Yeah.
You know how it gets in sports. Like I said, you could have gave it to Jordan every year.
Spoder, I remember that, man. I appreciate the assist. That was just to make me look cool. You know what I mean? I used to jump off this dude's back at Cherry Street Park and dunk. Yeah.
Lay down.
Listen.
Hit that rim and bust his shit open.
We would do that shit during games, though. He would lay down and we'd
in the
run
middle of a game.
in the middle of a game.
I'd have hacked him midair.
Yeah, my guy was the
long ass nails.
Yeah,
my guy.
Shit.
My guy was the assist leader. Like anytime he would lay down, I knew what it was. I'm like, oh, it's on, it's up.
Pause.
Yep, it's up.
Anytime he laid down, you knew what it was.
Yeah, I don't think like that. I'm sorry, you do.
Wait, what?
I don't think like that. I swear, it be.
Say that again.
That's what I'm saying. No, I don't ever think about it like that.
So,
Next one moves gay. Next one move gay.
Next one move gay.
Yeah, you already done lost. No, it's a thing they
He
do
just
on.
messing with you.
Yeah,
it's
that's what I'm saying,
It's
though.
a thing they do on
I
streaming.
don't ever think about that. I don't think about gay shit when I talk. It's just not something I do.
You good? We know you got 8 grandkids. We know
Yeah.
you 100% man.
I'm just saying.
You
Yeah.
punch your chest real quick, man.
Don't need to.
You,
That's
man,
what I'm
we know
saying.
it.
I don't
Yeah.
need to.
Yeah,
I don't think about stuff like that. Yeah, it don't even cross my mind.
No, it's funny. It kind of reminded that clip you sent me earlier with
it actually
Cameron.
came, yeah. Pause.
Yeah.
After somebody that actually came, I'm fucking with him.
Yeah, that shit.
All right. But like I said, Jokic has a chance to be one of the better ones. I wouldn't be surprised if Shai Gilchrist won the MVP, but I also can't see OKC making it to the finals. Not with the Lakers playing at a decent. They're playing decent right now. They slumped a little bit. Well, they lose 5 out of their last 9 games, so they're slumping a little bit. But still, you got Denver, you got the Lakers, you got Golden State, who's still going crazy right now. So I don't know if I can see.
Tough.
Oh,
Okay.
OKC's young. You feel me?
Yeah.
You got Golden State now. They got Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green. That's Steph Curry's goons. You feel me? Now he can just shoot his threes and be himself and worry about them doing the dirty work.
But they're not the youngest team, though, right?
Who? OKC.
Then they say
They might
Cleveland.
be.
We Detroit was one of the younger teams, but we added veteran.
Okay, yeah.
veterans
Matter
to
of
the
fact,
squad.
let's talk about the East then.
Hold on, I got one more thing to
Okay.
say about the Lakers and
Go
why
ahead.
I think they will
Okay,
not.
go ahead, go
Why you
ahead.
think they will
succeed.
not? Hit me with it.
Who is going to be the playoff hero? Doncic or LeBron?
It might be
Who?
Reeves.
Who is going to control the ball in the playoffs? Doncic or LeBron?
It might be Reeves.
Is this going to be a problem for them in the playoffs?
I can't see it. Right now, all 3 of them are dropping 20 a game. I thought once Luka got there and LeBron was there, they're going to dominate the ball so much that Reeves would be like a 10 to 12 point scorer. I figured he'd get lost in the wash, you feel me? He's still dropping 20 points a game with Luka, Doncic, and LeBron James on the court with him. Think about how crazy that is.
Yeah.
He's on the court with Luka, Doncic, and LeBron James is still scoring. And granted, though, LeBron and Luka are bigger sisters, you feel me?
Right.
So he's getting butter baskets, you know what I mean? Why do you think Jackson Hayes is dropping all of a sudden 14 to 15 a night? He's getting all alley-oops. So you're going to get easy baskets.
I get it. Austin Reeves has come along
It's
a
crazy.
long way, but
His
in the
progression is crazy.
In the playoffs,
It's a different ballgame.
it's going to be a different game.
Yeah, for sure.
And these veteran superstars are going to demand the ball.
Yeah.
And is this going to become a problem for the Lakers in the playoffs?
And that's the only reason, once again, I know OKC has that big lead, but like I said, once it comes down to the superstars, you have Shai, then you have a bunch of younger guys.
Yeah, you have Shai.
Like I said, Jalen Williams has a chance to be a superstar. He was
Chet
averaging-
Holmgren as well.
Chet has a chance, but
Yeah.
they're not there yet.
I didn't like him. I knew I didn't like him because of his size, and
He
he
too
has been
little.
hurt way too much.
When a boy built like a chopstick on so
Way too much.
way too little. He probably get hurt tonight.
There's a possibility.
Tying his shoes or something. You feel me? He got to get away. He got to eat some soul food or something.
I just got an alert that Juan Soto hit a home run. So
Of course he hit a home run. They just gave him like $700 million. He better hit a home run.
wow.
I promise you, he better hit a home run. Hey,
right,
young
so-
kids, play baseball.
well, yeah.
That's where the chicken at, I promise you.
What was you going into, Josh?
The East.
The East.
The East?
The East.
Okay, the East,
big
obviously,
East.
you got the defending champs in the East. You got the Boston Celtics. You got the Cleveland Cavs, who obviously they only won 1 championship, and that was with LeBron. But the Cavs, like I said, have the best record in the East this year. They kind of have a huge lead. They've been dominating, especially at home. So obviously not if, they're going to have home court advantage throughout the East, you feel me? So can any team come there and win 4 games in a series having to go to Cleveland?
I don't know. I have Cleveland picked in the East.
You have them coming out?
I do. I hate to say it. I'm a Pistons fan. I hope.
Obviously,
But I
we're
want
both
the
Pistons fans. Yeah, we're not gonna win it.
Yeah, I want the Pistons to win one series this year.
That's why I want to get the Knicks or somebody.
Yes.
I don't want to play the Bucks.
If we could get
maybe
a
the
series,
Pacers.
if we could get one series win this year, it'll give us enough confidence going into the next year to be a contender.
I'll be
But-
overly satisfied.
But for now, I know we're not. So I'm going with Cleveland at this point is my pick as the most dangerous team in the East or the team with the best
Cleveland
chance
needs the city
to win it. Yes, they
state.
do.
So obviously Boston, they're still the defending champs, and like I said, to be the champs, you got to beat the champs. So do you think a veteran Boston team can go into Cleveland and win a series? Obviously, they wouldn't meet until the Eastern Conference
It
Finals.
would literally be one of the best series I've seen.
I would love to see that. No lie.
That we would probably see.
And
in
that
the
sounds
playoffs.
crazy to say that Boston
Yes.
versus Cleveland, and LeBron don't even
Yes.
play there no more, and Cleveland's the number 1 seed with home court advantage. That don't even sound right, do it?
No.
Garland, Mitchell, Mobley, Allen. That's because the Cavs are still playing old school basketball. Think about it. Remember how
They play
we
defense.
just talked about we just talked about centers for the longest, right? Talk about centers faded away. The Cavs are still bringing out 2 7-footers. You feel
They
me?
play defense.
They're bringing out exactly because they got them big boys. Mobley should be first team all defense with a chance to be defensive player of the year this year. Let me throw that out there.
Absolutely.
But they're bringing out 2 7-footers. They're going to block shots. They're going to get the ball underneath. They're going to score. Mobley obviously has a different skill set. He can shoot the 3 like the modern center. But Allen's like a throwback. He even has a baby afro.
Yeah.
Jared Allen has the same afro my dad used to have.
Allen reminds me of an old school center.
He looks like, when you look at him, you're like, ain't no way I'm watching the game from the 60s or something. You got to check the channel real quick.
He is definitely one of the very few
old school centers.
natural centers that I believe are in the league
for
today.
Sure. He might be the only one, to be honest.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you're right. No, because Jokic has the body size to be an old school center. He just don't
play that way.
traditionally play that way. Yes.
And what was crazy, not to get back on Jokic again, but I was seeing a thing that when he was a younger kid, did you know this, Josh? That he was over 400 and something pounds?
Yeah, he was a chunk.
Yeah, he was over 400 something pounds, and then somebody got him to start working out a little bit so he can try to lose the weight, and he gravitated to the working out, and then he found basketball. And just took off from there. Now could end up being one of the greatest centers of all time. Was a 400
He's
something
still
pound.
a big boy.
Was a 400 something pound overweight kid.
Yeah, but he's just not fat.
It's just an amazing story. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
I,
And like I said, even he's not like ripped or chiseled.
Look up his kid.
400 something
pictures,
pounds.
bro.
Yeah, look him up.
Nuts.
It's crazy.
They have him sitting on the porch eating cereal, like literally just a fat kid.
I'm talking about eating cereal right out the box. He just opened the bag and poured the milk in the bag. I'm telling you, he didn't get a bowl.
Dumping it like this.
Come on. Yeah, he was huge. And like I said, whoever found him and did that, I know he owe him his life, literally. Like
real quick, I just want to take a quick second to say we want to welcome everyone to the chat. I see we're up in the numbers right now, so I cannot see who's joining the show. So if you are with us, we appreciate you being with us.
I can't see who joined him, but big love.
Drop a hello or something so we know you're in there. We can't see who's joining us, but I just want to say thank you for being with us tonight. Now you can continue what you were saying, Pac. My bad. I didn't want to.
No, you Gucci.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt.
I just want to say, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, follow, stalk, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Maybe even tell your baby mama if you ain't over possessive. You feel me?
Because we love and appreciate every single one of y'all. So
come on.
Back to what we was talking about though, the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, like I said, I like the Cavs. Obviously, I'm a Pistons fan. You're a Pistons fan, but we're from Ohio, so anytime we're not in the playoffs, I go with Cleveland.
Yeah.
So until Detroit gets eliminated, obviously I'm going with the Pistons. But I don't know if I can see Cleveland stopping Boston in a 7-game series. I don't care where they play it.
Right.
I don't know if they're ready for that right now. Because every time I've seen Donovan Mitchell, I've seen him in Utah as a top 2, top 3 seed 3-4 times.
Plenty.
And get bounced first round, second round. So until I see Donovan Mitchell win a meaningful series, I don't think I can take him over Boston. And like I'm not going to
Dirk, welcome to the show.
What's good with it, Dirk? And
Appreciate
I'm not going to just kick Milwaukee to the side just because they're beat up right now. I know once they get healthy, they're still a threat. I honestly think that the Pacers can be a legitimate threat, too. The Pacers go about 8-9 deep, for real. It's so it's hard to actually put them on a parlay because you don't know. On any given night, it can be a different guy. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so I don't want to discredit what the Pacers are doing either. But I think it comes down to Boston and Cleveland.
I honestly am pushing for Cleveland. I guess that's why I said that. But yeah, I believe Boston's right there.
You know, and like I said, we're Pistons fan, but we're still from Ohio, so you know we want to get behind Cleveland. But I honestly can't see them beating Tatum and Brown.
I don't know
unless Boston's not healthy, because you know Porzingis can get hurt at any time. Porzingis might break a nail right now.
Spencer said he hopes you stub your toe with that gay shit.
Hey, he was
I feel you.
He was the one talking about after he laid you down and this and that.
I
just didn't want him to go no further.
Yeah, I ain't even think
I thought
about
he forgot
it like
we was
that.
going live, so I didn't want to go no
after
further.
he laid down, I knew what's up. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even think about it like that.
I ain't think about it no more neither, though. I
was on a basketball mindset.
Now it's stuck in my head.
Yeah, get it out there.
I'm fucking with you. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't think that Cleveland, they're a good team. I don't want to take anything away from them. Like I said, I know the whole state getting behind them. They're getting mad support right now, which as they should. They're balling.
You're right.
I just can't see them beating
a Boston
Tatum.
team that's won championships, a Boston team that has won a championship, a Boston team that's got veterans, that's got the same group,
and bro,
the core group.
And just as long as LMA is doing the little things, there ain't gonna be no stopping Tatum.
Yeah,
you feel me?
I know.
Come on, you can't tell me that ain't your jam right now.
I don't. Honestly, man, I listen to very little new music. I'm talking
R&B, baby. I'm talking R&B.
I'm way behind.
Yeah, you don't listen to radio in the car?
Shit. Yeah, I listen.
You must
to
got
radio,
a CD player, huh?
I listen to like old school, like soft rock.
Soft rock ain't nothing wrong with it.
I know. It's just something I'm into now.
Ain't
I don't
nothing wrong with it. I'm more into hard rock. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like that.
Hard as a rock.
Nope. I don't like the hard rock, but yeah,
Hard Rock Cafe.
I definitely like the old school,
classic rock,
the movie movie theme songs and shit like that. Man, I don't know why, but
You look like you be at the crib dancing the mirror to the Grease like soundtrack. I can see it.
Nah, that's not one of my favorites.
And
but, you
then,
know.
well, no, better wake up, cause I need a man. Come on, you know what I'm talking about? Sandra D and all that.
Stop.
Yeah, you know, Rodney, he used to be crazy about some Grease. I ain't gonna lie. Rodney could literally sing, bro, every word to every song in Grease. Like, he could recite every word to any Grease song.
It was just a popular
any Grease movie was
back
crazy.
then.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, he just binged it when I was a kid,
And
bro.
that's
It was
crazy to hear, but that's something that you just don't think about it when you're doing it. You know what I mean? You're singing show tunes, and you know you don't think.
That's what I'm saying.
That.
And then when you see Big Cuz, 6 foot something, 400 something pounds,
Right.
You don't think of him singing Grease. You feel me?
all.
That was his shit. I ain't
Sitting
gonna
there.
hold you. Come on, come on.
Yeah, hit
it was
that
hilarious
shit.
to see as a kid.
But yeah, I got to give it to Cleveland, and I'd say in the West, Oklahoma City, just because of the seasons they've had.
So you got a Cavs versus Oklahoma City finals.
Yeah, I bet the best chance right now. That's what I'm saying.
and
The
I
best
got-
chance right now.
I got Denver, Boston.
There
I'm
you
gonna go
go.
Denver, Boston.
Yeah,
I can't see it any other way until
Sounds
they find
legit.
a way to stop Jokic.
yeah.
If you got a man going off for 30, 10, and 10 every night, it's gonna be hard to beat him in a 7-game
Absolutely.
series. For real, for real.
What else we got tonight, Josh? Where are we at? What's the?
You want to go to the NFL?
Hit him
Yeah.
with the flex. Oh, y'all know what's coming up. It's almost my favorite time of year.
It's draft time.
It's almost draft time.
We get to
Y'all
talk
know we
some
love the draft.
football.
And like I said, we've been draft junkies since we were little kids. You know what I'm saying? Since we were teenagers. We used to actually like write it down on a piece of paper, guess who the next pick was going to be. And whoever got the most picks right won money.
Yeah.
Like we religiously watched the draft every year. And growing up, the draft was always in Radio City Music Hall, which is in New York for those who don't know.
Yes.
So obviously as a kid, I ain't grow up with the most funds, you feel me? I was kind of po, you feel me? So I ain't never in my life thought I was going to go to a draft. And we've been to, where'd we go, though? Detroit for the draft.
Detroit.
Cleveland for the draft.
Yeah, Cleveland.
Vegas for the
Vegas,
draft.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
We've been to
I love
some
the
drafts.
draft.
Yeah, we like,
Yeah.
and I want to go to more. Like I
Definitely.
think that should be a yearly
Like this year
trip.
it's in Wisconsin. I honestly want to see Lambeau. I wish I went this year. But I'm definitely going to be going to one soon.
For any of our fans that would like to join us on maybe a bus trip to the next draft or to a draft
That
in the
would be
future,
dope.
you know what I'm saying?
Go there and set up,
we,
too.
We all go there, set up, and have a blast. I mean, yeah, I think that'd be something
you the
great.
driver?
Oh, we all drive. What you mean? We grown.
Yeah.
Everybody should have a
you know
license
I-
by now.
You know I'm the whipper, though.
I
with
whip
or,
too.
With or without.
Yeah, I'll whip too. That's what I'm saying. And when you got multiple
I
drivers,
actually got L's right now, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
when you actually have multiple drivers, that shit makes the trip a lot funner because
Yeah.
you don't have to drive the whole time.
And no telling, because I'm trying to think where it's at next year. I think it's somewhere closer next year.
Said Detroit slapping the Cavs right now.
As we should. What do you expect?
yeah.
Come on.
Thank
and we
God.
don't even got Kate Cunningham playing tonight.
Stop.
You got me wanting to check my parlay, though.
Stop.
I try not to check my parlays when we doing the show, Dirk. You got me wanting to check it
Shit,
now.
we gonna do a live parlay before we get off the show.
We gonna
again
cook one tonight?
We gonna do a live one before we get off the show.
We
tonight.
might be cooked, though, because what time's the latest game tonight? Let me look.
Man, there's always a 10 o'clock game. Stop it.
No, the latest game is 9 o'clock.
Stop.
Because March Madness is not trying to step on their toes.
Oh,
Yeah.
screw it.
Yeah,
We
they
ain't doing that tonight.
Yeah.
No live bet.
Yeah,
no
we'll
live
cook-
bet.
Because it starts at, I mean, if we was going to cook it, we'd have to cook it now.
We can come up with a little bet. We don't have to do a live single game parlay.
Yeah.
We can come up with a $5 bet though,
Or even
where we pick teams
even for
in
the
college and
Final
NBA.
Four tomorrow and shit. Yeah.
No, we can do it
I mean,
for
Elite
tonight.
Eight, not Final Four. Elite
Yeah,
Eight.
we got games tonight. Let's do the ones for tonight. We can even do ones that are
You
in
talking about with the
progress.
live games?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I'm
can
cool
do
with it.
we can do NBA and NCAA. Mix them up if we want. We got
Yeah.
them options.
Yeah, because a lot of them aren't even in, like I said, the Knicks,
Yeah,
Bucks halftime.
we ain't gotta
Suns,
always do a single game parlay.
Suns, Wolves. Yeah, we can just put the teams and who's going to
That's
win
what
the
I'm saying.
scores.
Little $5 joint.
And then throw a couple to college with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll cook one at the end for sure. Let them cook.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
Let them cook.
let's talk a little bit about the NFL. That's what we were jumping into. We don't want to get off key on
So,
that.
rumor mill has it that Shador Sanders is our guy. I know somebody knows something about it, and they telling me that the card's
pump
pretty much.
faking.
They tell me that the card's pretty much up there already.
I did not see that one at all.
It took a lot for me to get this info, but they saying the card pretty much turned in. Like, if Cam Ward go number 1, it should do it. Obviously, if something else happens crazy, and Ward doesn't go number 1, I think they like Ward a little better than Shador. But honestly, I think
I think
Shador
they
fits
pump
our
faking.
scheme better. You think it's smoke signals
Yeah.
to get somebody to trade?
Put it this way, didn't you just text me that Kirk Cousins was at Chipotle in Cleveland?
Yeah, some people
and
were taking pictures.
wasn't there someone else posting about Dak and the Browns being in talks?
Oh yeah, the
about
rumor
Dak?
mill in full effect.
That's what I'm saying.
And
So what do
Rodgers
you
still ain't
believe?
signed with nobody.
What do you believe?
When it comes to the draft, like when it comes to the free agent quarterbacks, I can't believe anything. They just throw anything out there. But when it comes to the draft, I know we have a chance to take Shador at number 2.
I've seen Travis
You know
Hunter
what I mean?
heavy. I've seen Travis Hunter heavy on our number 2.
No, I'm saying I've been seeing other people. I've been seeing Abdul Carter heavy too. But I'm saying we have a chance to take him.
Yes.
Those free agents, I don't think we have a chance.
They're trading back.
You feel me?
See, and that's what I think the Dak comes in.
They're trying to accumulate picks.
They're going to trade Dallas, and they're going to end up getting Dak. We're going to end up getting Dak, and they're going to get one of our players, which I don't know who. And they're gonna. It could be, and they're gonna end up getting our draft pick.
And what are they at? Like 10 or 12 or something this year?
12,
somewhere around there.
12,
which wouldn't be
12.
too bad. You can still get.
No, 13. I think
you can
somewhere
still,
around there.
You can still get. Well, I don't know.
ATL wants too much for Kurt.
Yeah, Atlanta tripping. See, Atlanta had everybody thinking that they were just gonna cut Kirk Cousins, and then he would be able to sign whatever team he wanted.
Booty.
And they've actually been holding him hostage.
Hey, Dirk, you're right. You're absolutely right. Strauss hit them 2 threes very, very quick. Or not Strauss. What's his name?
Man, we whooping them.
What's his name? What is that dude's name?
For who?
The Cavs. The guy that hit the 2 threes for us the other night. What was his
For
last?
the Cavaliers?
Yeah, the Cavs. The little point guard, little white boy. Remember? Dirk gave us the pick.
Oh yeah. My buddy Ty Jerome.
No.
Oh no, we took Strus. He gave us Strus. Max Strus.
Max Strus. Yeah,
Max Strus.
So okay, listen, Dirk.
Threes.
Yeah, Max Strus did hit the 2 threes, but
and like the first quarter.
But you also set us up and had us go Booker instead of Durant, and Durant went off for 40 that night. So you were right on the one, but you were wrong on the other.
Either way, we were cooked because Booker didn't get 20. I think he had an off night. He was at like 14,
I'm saying, no,
15.
we at least had Durant right with the 25.
Yeah, Booker was going to cook us either way, though. He had a very off night that night.
Kirk Cousins. Oh, yeah, we seen that.
Yeah, Kirk was at Chipotle. Dirk. Come on. I love Chipotle.
Oh, I get you. So yeah, Atlanta. If they don't get anything for Kirk though, he's just gonna be sitting on that
Atlanta's
bench.
trying to hold him hostage. Let the man go. You guys made a mistake by signing him for how much you signed him for. It was a mistake.
Let him eat it if they don't
go.
want. Yeah,
if not,
let him eat it.
If not,
if
that's
they
on them.
want.
We'll go in a different direction. You feel me?
I don't want him.
I don't care for him either, but
ain't Kurt from Ohio though?
I don't care.
I don't know.
I think he just went to Michigan. I actually think he's from here, ain't he?
I don't want him.
If he's from Ohio, hey, I still don't mean
Let me
nothing to
look
me.
him
Hey,
up real
Deshaun
quick.
Kaiser was from Ohio
Carry me for a sec, real quick.
And went-
I know. I just
Ohio
want to look
boys
real
it didn't
quick.
work out.
and went 0-16
if
for
he's
us.
from here, that might have been the reason.
Brady Quinn
in Ohio. So that's the only reason I want
Yeah.
to look it up. I just want to see if that's why he was here.
Damn, they said they just paid Kirk Cousins a $10 million roster bonus in Atlanta like 2 weeks ago. Wow. So yeah, they might keep him.
Oh yeah, they gonna hold on to him then.
He gonna be the clipboard holder for Penix. But if something happens to Penix, they look like geniuses.
If something happens to Penix,
Yeah, because they have a backup, a sturdy backup to go to, or they have a system like in Pittsburgh where they have to play them both somehow. I mean, I don't know
no, he's
how,
actually from Holland, Michigan.
Yeah.
See, I don't know what he's doing in Cleveland.
Oh, you're talking.
And he could have been at the Cleveland Clinic too. You know, he's been banged up. No telling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it is going to get the rumor mill swirling anytime you look up Kirk Cousins at a Chipotle of all places. But you want to know what I like about Kirk Cousins though? I watched that one show on him, that quarterback show that I don't know if it was Peyton Manning or LeBron show that comes on Netflix. But Kirk Cousins actually gets his shirts and stuff from Target. Like he was showing like his wife like lays his clothes and stuff out for him. Like he done made like $300-something million in football. And he just wearing shirts from like Target, regular khakis, like he ain't wearing no designer clothes or nothing like that. Just a basic guy, you feel me?
Yeah.
And that's why it wasn't no shock when I seen that he was in Chipotle, you feel me?
Right.
He ain't the guy that he ain't got to go eat a $500 steak dinner to prove a point, you feel me?
Right.
He like, I want Chipotle, I'm finna go get a burrito. Double tortilla, steak and chicken, pinto beans, the peppers, definitely the hot sauce, and the cheese. No sour cream.
Yeah.
You just made me hungry.
got you
Speaking of being hungry, we'll be at Whitey's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big hungry action.
Yeah, we're gonna go I'm going to get my burger. I don't know what y'all get.
Okay, hold on. Dirk said the fact that Jimmy Haslam went to the personal workout in Miami for Cam Ward has me concerned because I hope they don't dump 2 to 3 first-round picks to move up one spot.
That's the one thing that scares me too, Dirk. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly think that like if they like
like
Ward that
too.
much, I can see them panicking and doing it.
We would do something
because
like that.
they feel like their jobs are on the line. You feel me?
Cleveland makes mistakes too much.
That's
and it
only if you think
sounds
there's a
like
huge
something.
difference between the two.
Yeah, it sounds like something.
Like
we would do.
Tennessee, let them have their Steve McNair. You know, Ward's more of a bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? He reminds me more of like an Aaron McNair. We need the system quarterback, like a system pocket passing quarterback. And the one thing I'm going to say about, obviously, they always drag Shador because who his dad is, so he's going to have to deal with it the same way Bronny did. But the one thing I don't like was they say that he's not athletic. He's not a mobile quarterback. So what? Most of the quarterbacks in the league aren't athletic and aren't mobile quarterbacks. Is he expected to be a runner because he's black? Is that why he's expected to be athletic? A lot of Peyton Manning never run. He don't have to run. If you're a quarterback, throw the ball. I want a pocket passer. I don't want somebody running, getting hurt. I want somebody to sit in the pocket and throw that ball around.
Again, I just didn't want the circus, or I didn't think he was a great enough quarterback to be drafted.
But I just hate that that's the knack they put on, that he's not that athletic. Most quarterbacks aren't that athletic. Kirk Cousins isn't that athletic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you throw the ball to your receiver? That's what I want to know. Can you read a defense? You know, I don't care if you can run or not. Can you read a defense?
Do we really want to spend that?
Do you have
two?
pocket presence?
Do you really want to spend that 2 on him though?
I don't.
I don't know if I can see another year watching like Jameses and DTRs and
We don't have
Kirk Cousins.
They're gone.
and I know. And what was Buddy the year before that got us hyped when we went to the 49ers game and we watched us beat them? Phil. What was my PJ Walkers? And you know, I seen it.
I'll take a Flacco though.
Spencer said he loves the Browns, but they will trade their pick for a good janitor or some shit.
Yeah.
Trust me, we already know, man. That's what I'm saying. I hope to God they don't do nothing stupid like that. I would love to make sure we at least get a physical player, just an athlete. I mean, God,
Somebody that can actually ball.
Yes, I'll take. I'm kind of
It don't
sold
matter
on
the
Abdul
position,
Carter
just a
or
baller.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
I want one of them two.
You just want a baller.
Yeah.
No matter the position, you just want a baller.
I mean, a lot of people are saying that Travis Hunter should be the best.
Consensus #1 pick. You talk about a generational like talent when it comes to athleticism.
Gary said, Nikki, if you have somebody like Michael Vick, you would trade him over a pocket quarterback.
I'm thinking he's gonna try and be PG-13, so Nikki's probably supposed to be Ninja.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I get what
Got
you're
you.
saying. If you have somebody like Michael Vick, you would take him over. No, I'll take Vick. Don't get me wrong. If you can give me Vick, Lamar, Josh Allen,
Yeah.
like somebody like that, but none of the quarterbacks in this draft can move like that. Yeah, if we can get like a dog ass athletic quarterback, I would definitely take it all day.
Yeah.
But the only one that athletic in this draft is Jalen Milroe, and I don't think he'll ever be a consistent passer in the NFL.
And I don't want him either.
He can't consistently throw it 7 yards to a wide open person.
Is Cam Ward even mobile? Doesn't he throw more?
Yeah, he throws more. He's
That's what I
mobile
thought.
enough. And Cam Ward,
good right now.
he's not.
Yeah, I know.
He's not looking to run.
I would take Cam Ward, but I'm worried he's going #1, so we don't even gonna have a chance at him.
And
that's
see,
my thing.
And with Ward, I wouldn't call him a runner. I would call him a scrambler. Because he's not running to get downfield and get yards. He's scrambling to find receivers downfield.
Right.
You feel me? So I would really label him a scrambler, not a runner. But
yeah,
like
G,
I would take a super athletic quarterback.
I would take a super athletic quarterback for sure over a pocket passer.
But in Kevin Stefanski's offense, the offense that we're running, it calls for a pocket passer.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I say that.
Yeah.
I would love a Michael Vick. I would love a Donovan McNabb.
I don't really think it's a pocket
I would love
passer.
a Lamar.
It's a moving pocket.
Yeah, because you got to be able to move a little bit because they do a lot of play action and
Yeah.
rollouts. So you got to be able to move a little. Like Kirk Cousins isn't a statue. He can move a little bit when he has to.
No, Tyson, stop.
When he has to.
Tyson, stop. Kirk Cousins, no.
When he has to, he can move a little bit.
No, not
Pocket
anymore.
presence wise.
I
He can move,
Like
slide.
3 years ago.
He can
Yeah,
move.
not now anymore. Yeah,
Yeah.
not now. Yeah.
He could.
Yeah, he's a sitting duck
Stop
back
hyping
there
him
now.
up. Don't
No.
put that juju
I don't
on
want
us,
him. I
man.
don't want him. Yeah, not now. But I'm talking about he had that pocket presence where he could slide and move. But yeah, now he's a sitting duck back there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you still have to be a little athletic. Because like you said, even Baker was athletic for that play action rollout.
Yeah, you
Come
got to
on.
be able to move out that pocket.
Yeah,
That
not
boy-
you, especially for Cleveland. If you can't move out the pocket as a quarterback for Cleveland,
But I wonder how
you're
that
a pinata.
works.
You're getting beat up.
That
I wonder
boy-
how that works though without
Gee.
that line coach not there no more.
Big Ben out of retirement for the Browns. I wish he should have been did that.
Gee, that boy from Vanderbilt ain't got a chance. I don't think of getting drafted this year. I don't
Who
think
from Vanderbilt?
the quarterback from Vanderbilt, the one that had a couple special games this year. I can't think of his name, but yeah, I know who you're talking about, G. And I don't think I think he's getting a 5th year.
He's talking about the receiver.
No, the quarterback for Vanderbilt.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of his name right now, but yeah, he had a couple great games. In fact, they beat that one big school. I forget. Man,
Vandy pretty good. Vandy big school. They in the SEC.
well, I'm saying they beat like a
Yeah, but they
top
popped
ranked
like
team.
Bama. They popped Bama,
know-
didn't they? They popped Bama this year.
Yeah, that's
who
who
they
it was,
beat.
yep.
Bama was down. But before it slips my mind because it just popped up, I want to give a big shout out to Dontrez Brown. He had his pro day for Bowling Green. He entered the NFL draft this year. You know, big shout out to Dontrez, former Fremont Ross Little Giant. You know what I'm saying? Just want to let him know that the whole city's behind you.
Yeah.
Keep chasing your dream. Continue to be great. I looked at him at his pro day and seen some of the pictures and the videos. He was built like a fucking brick house, like a tank,
man.
bro.
He
He
looked
looked real
proud.
good. He looked fluent in and out of his breaks. You know what I'm saying? He looked athletic. He didn't look stiff. I think he honestly has a chance to get picked toward the back end of this draft while we're speaking on the draft. You know, we want to say RH to Tommy, his dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was one of our guys growing up. And so, you know, it would be a blessing to get to see his son go to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? I know he's still looking down on him and wishing him the best. So big shout outs to Dontrez as he enters the NFL draft next month.
Yeah, our prayers are with you, man. Do big things.
Big
Shit.
things. The whole city's behind you. You know that.
Yeah. Ready to see you in the big leagues, baby.
And you know, we hurting for D tackles. We forgot to get him in the 6th, 7th round.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I take him. Oh, man.
And I pray he gets drafted.
Keep
But
them colors.
even if you
What a
don't get
dream
drafted,
yeah, you're right.
what you got to remember, even if you don't get drafted, sometimes going in the 7th and being an undrafted free agent is better to be an undrafted free agent because then you get to pick what team you go to. Because now you can go to somebody that needs a D tackle.
What's the score, Dirk? What's
So
the
whatever
score?
happens, don't get frustrated. Keep grinding. Keep pushing. You got this.
Jared Stahl says Michigan State trying to get this dub with 33 seconds left. I need it.
They ain't up enough. It don't sound like. I got a -3.5.
I mean, I did too.
Hopefully, Files make it that way.
You know they.
Oh yeah, they up too. Files gonna get me there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
us. Get us there.
I'll take you.
So what
there.
other quarterbacks move were this week? Because then they get some the last 2
Oh yeah,
weeks.
we had obviously when we were on last week, Jameis Winston literally signed with the Giants right as we got on air, and then a few days later, Russell Wilson signed with him. So I don't know what's going on there. I think the Giants are looking at it like they're hearing all the smoke coming out of Cleveland about Shedeur Sanders. They know Cam Ward's going #1.
Yeah.
So I think the Giants are looking at it like we're not getting either the top 2 guys. We don't like anybody else that
That'd
much.
be funny if they get back to him.
That would be hilarious. Now you got Russ and Jameis, and
You
one
know
of them
they'll
slipped
draft
to you.
him too.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, 3 of them.
You feel me? Come
Yeah,
on.
3
And y'all
quarterbacks.
you learn from these 2 right here.
Yeah.
These your uncles right here. Call them Unc.
Yeah.
You gonna learn from them.
We all
You feel
family
me?
now.
And then obviously the Pittsburgh Steelers are still waiting on Aaron Rodgers. He's holding
You
them
think?
hostage. He's being right. He's a diva. Rodgers, Rodgers got to do
He
it.
don't
need-
wanna go there.
He need the attention.
You don't want.
Oh yeah.
He needs the attention.
Rodgers needs a little bit of.
He needs the attention.
Yeah, rub down. That's all.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to be there though.
That ego. Oh hell, who would?
Yeah.
I mean,
Pittsburgh
well, actually,
sucks.
honestly, you got Pickens and Metcalf to throw to. I'd actually want to be a quarterback.
You didn't see Big Ben post when they traded for DK Metcalf?
I bet.
He like Pickens and Metcalf. I might come out of retirement.
Yeah, let me come play.
They do got some dog ass receivers, but right now they have no QB. Who they got? Mason Rudolph right now.
Yeah.
We
So
think Cleveland
Cam Hayward said this over a week ago. I'm tired of waiting on Rodgers. Stop handcuffing the team. Go ahead and get a quarterback. Make your move. You feel me? Because Pittsburgh's literally just sitting there waiting on them. You know what I'm saying? They're like a kid that just sent that girl. Remember when we were kids, we used to write that note. Do you like me? Circle yes or no. And you pass it to her and you sitting there watching. You watch her unfold it. You feel me? And you just sitting there watching like, damn, what's she going to circle? That's like what the Pittsburgh look like right now waiting on Aaron Rodgers. Like, does he like us or not? Like, bro, make your move. Go out and get somebody else. There's no way I would sit here and just wait on Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Like, this is Aaron Rodgers from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But I don't like the Steelers, so I hope they wait on him. I hope they sign him,
Yeah,
and I
hopefully
hope
they
we beat
take
him
him.
up.
G, you got to remember something, man. You just sitting here talking with us when you here. That's it.
Oh,
you
off
ain't got to
top.
worry about what camera's on. You ain't got to worry about what lights are on. You just got to worry about who you with, and that's your boys. And it's just
talk about.
G said that I'm not good at talking when the lights on, y'all, but I can talk shit all day.
Yeah, just talk like it's just us in the room. You feel me? You ain't
froze
got to worry.
up.
Just talk like
After
it's
the
just
first
us.
time, like I did, I was
That was the
froze
first
up.
time jitters.
Yeah.
Josh was a little nervous the first time
Yeah,
too. We
but
got on
after a
camera.
couple of them, you have fun.
Then he says, how was the kid that was embarrassed when the teacher made me read? And I'm like, what? I'm sitting here trying to figure that one out. Then he said him
Yeah.
trying to talk into the mic and it ain't saying what he's saying.
I feel you. I'm the same way. That's why I'm behind the camera, G.
Yeah.
But it's funny though, because even like when I was in school, you could tell like the kids that couldn't read that good, because when it was their turn, they'd just act out real quick and get sent to the office. Like, just flip the desk. Like, I hate this. Throw the book at the teacher. Like, damn, you should, lady, you knew, man, you should just skip him, lady. You knew he was gonna do this if you tried to make him read in front of everybody.
Dirk said Will Howard went 65 of 67 at his pro day, and his only 2 misses were drops. They said Pittsburgh really high on him.
A lot of people high on him. Why wouldn't it be? He had obviously he didn't have the best combine performance, so everybody got down on him. This and that. Those aren't receivers
Yeah.
he used to throw into.
Right.
everything's different at the combine. Now you're out there throwing it to receivers that are trying to make it to the league too. You don't know anything about each other.
Yeah.
Pro day, you're back at home in your offense with your guys.
Yep.
You're comfortable, and you got a chance to see the real Will Howard. You feel me?
Right.
I've been saying the Browns should take him with that second pick in the second round.
And I'm not against that.
With that second pick in the second round,
I'm not
I was saying the
against
Browns
that.
should take Will Howard.
I'm not against
You talk
that.
about a 6'4" quarterback who's what 230, 240 pounds,
Talk that
220,
shit.
somewhere in there. Athletic, can run. He can run you over. He's got the arm talent to make every throw, every NFL throw.
That boy good.
Not just every throw, because there's a difference between high school throws and college throws and NFL throws.
Yeah.
When you got to throw it from hash to hash, you feel me? He can make all those throws, touch on the pass, accuracy. Some of those passes we seen him catch during this matter of fact, you see this shirt. Some of them passes we seen him make during that championship run, all the receivers had to do was this.
Put it this way, he's a national
The
championship.
receivers put their hands out like this,
He's a national championship winning quarterback.
hitting them right in the hand every
Period.
time, bro.
He went through some of the toughest
Do
teams.
not sleep on Will Howard.
Yeah. And I'll take him in
Come
the second
on.
round. I'm not against him.
He's goaded in Columbus. He ain't never got to pay for a drink or a meal in Columbus the rest of his life.
gooch.
He's instantly goaded in
It
Columbus.
only took a year.
Come
You know
on.
what I mean?
That's all it takes.
A year. I'm
You
gonna go
hear me?
there. I'm gonna go there and win
Hit
one.
and run, in and out. You feel me? Got the ship, then he gone.
Still salty. He couldn't beat Michigan for us, but he got fucked up.
Super
early
salty
in
about that, I
game.
ain't gonna
Hey,
lie.
It is what it is, man. When you win a national championship, I'm sorry, it wipes all that
And
away.
I know he got banged up a little bit in that one, but I'm gonna put that one on coaching because the coaching was playing not
Terrible.
to lose instead of playing to win.
Terrible.
They came out aggressive against Oregon, and I was like, where was this at? You feel me? It just went crazy. They were playing Michigan not to lose. They were playing not to lose instead of playing to win.
Terrible.
They
coaching.
handcuffed him,
How the
yeah.
hell did I leave and come back and we were talking about Michigan, Ohio State?
Because we're talking about how great Ohio State is and we won the championship, and we just saying that we hate that Will didn't beat Michigan.
Yeah, because Dirk brought him up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
We
okay.
wish Will beat him, you know what I'm
we,
saying?
we,
Okay,
we
thanks.
talk about
Thanks
what
a
the
lot, Dirk.
we talk about what the fans want to talk
on.
about,
Yeah,
Josh.
okay,
But like I
feel
said, we
that.
didn't beat Michigan, but we
Yeah.
still went on to win that natty.
Winning a natty wipes all that away. We knew that was. We knew what that was.
I ain't gonna lie. At first, it seemed like I was putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. But
Oh,
nah,
Josh,
that shit felt good.
Just so you know, he was saying how Will Howard went 65 of 67 at his pro day.
For all the haters.
And only had 2 misses that were drops.
For all the
And
haters.
They said Pittsburgh was really high on him. So they're talking about
Pittsburgh-
Pittsburgh,
Yes.
he might be their next Big Ben. I hope he don't go
He
there.
might be their next Big Ben.
I will take him, but he looked rough, I think, during the combine. that
At the
first
combine,
one.
but like I was explaining, the dough when you left real quick. At the combine, think Josh, you're throwing the receivers you never threw to before.
Yeah.
All that shit's different. I know
Especially-
you got to learn to adjust.
Especially one of the best receivers ever.
Yeah, you feel me? No, I'm saying at the combine, he's
I
throwing
know,
to guys
that's
he's
what I'm
never thrown
saying.
to before. So
He's used to throwing
yeah,
to
throwing
the
to
best
the people.
Yeah.
He's throwing to NFL receivers.
Yeah.
And not just Harrison, but and Jigba. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Abuka. You know what I'm saying? He's throwing it to all NFL receivers.
Dirk said, in honesty, if it wasn't for that missed field goal in that Georgia game, Kyle McCord might have got him the same rep as Will Howard.
Yeah. And if it wasn't for that targeting that they took away in that championship game,
Yeah.
bro. Marvin Harrison got hit.
It is what it is.
That game over
man.
right there. They
we
call it
We
correctly.
already know that there's
Yeah.
tons of reasons.
But what do
and
we do?
shit.
3 years later, we bounce back and we get that shield.
Yep, 3
Come on.
years
It's been about 3.
since that. No, that was the year before. Kyle McCord.
The Georgia?
Yeah,
We didn't go to no back-to-back natties. There's one in between.
so it would have been 2 years prior.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was one in between. Yeah, we
So
definitely didn't go to no
McCord had a
back-to-back
bad
natties.
season then after that. Oh yeah, that he lost to Missouri,
Yeah.
and that's when he transferred. You're right.
Then you got
So
up out
2
of there.
years. Yep, 2 years in between. I was like, damn, couldn't have been that long because we had the same sorry ass kicker fielding.
Bro, if he's still there next year, bro.
I'm just saying.
He should be kicking for like Tiffin or somebody next year. Ain't no way we better have fielding. He's got to be from Ohio, like literally. Like his grandpa's a booster or
I was
some
gonna
shit.
say, does his dad coach?
Something.
Shit,
For real.
because we can get rid of both. And my eyes.
So what else you got on deck for us, Josh?
Yeah,
let's go
Spencer,
ahead.
we're definitely
Oh,
gonna
what
have
Spencer
something.
got?
We're gonna have something for the draft for sure.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna go live for the
Yeah,
draft.
we're gonna go live for
You're
the
more
draft.
than welcome
we got
to
the,
join
we got
us.
the number 2 pick.
Yeah, you can come down
For
and join
sure.
us, Spencer, if you want, man. You always welcome on the show. You know that, right?
We might even pop a bottle of some very cheap champagne right when we make the pick.
Ain't gonna be cheap. Ain't gonna be cheap.
Nah, last time I got all over my equipment.
Oh
Did
yeah,
you?
I did that.
No, did it?
I did that. You remember the national championship,
yeah.
man? I
No,
sprayed
that
it.
was the Cleveland.
no.
When we won the Cleveland playoff game.
Yeah.
He popped the
Oh,
bottle.
Be Pittsburgh.
I got
yeah,
all
yeah,
over
You
yeah,
remember
the
we was
yeah.
going live and
And look at the lights. You can see it on the lights still.
come on.
Nice.
That shit was good.
Memories.
That was victory. Party victory.
I ain't gonna lie, I popped that bitch. Cha-cha-cha.
Yeah. No, we can wrap it up. We can finish it off tomorrow when we're eating our
Best
food.
Tiffin
Yeah,
best Tiffin Dragon kicker in history, Dirk says.
Easy.
Oh,
yeah.
so-
We like that.
And Tiffin put a few players in the league too.
Oh,
So You know, that was just a joke. So if y'all young men going to Tiffin and you got Tiffin on your recruiting list and they recruiting you, go to Tiffin because Tiffin still can get you to the league.
Yeah.
I seen players from Heidelberg go to the league. Remember at one point they had someone from Tiffin and Heidelberg in the NFL at the same time. I know the one was Nate Washington and the other one was Chris Ivory. Remember the running back?
Yep.
Yeah. So you had a player from Heidelberg and a player from Tiffin in the NFL at the same time, which is crazy.
Unbelievable. But yeah, we'd like to wrap up the show now and thank everyone that joined us. And if you're still with us, we really appreciate you for closing the show out with us, man. We love y'all. You guys are what make us. We love having this conversation with you guys every Friday night, and we hope you guys continue
Keep talking
to
that
join
talk.
us.
And we will be continuing the wing tour.
Yeah, we going tomorrow.
2025.
Monday, we'll pick up on the wing tour Monday at Greats. We're going to go to Great. Is it Great Silver Top now?
But ain't we going to eat somewhere tomorrow?
Yeah, but
tomorrow's
burger time.
For the burger time.
Okay, we going to burger.
I ain't gonna lie, I might fuck around and get breakfast still.
I'm taking these guys to my favorite burger spot.
I can't eat a burger that big. I ain't gonna lie.
Spencer, I know you like food, man. So you ever want to join us on one of them, them spots? Let us know, man.
So
and remember, let us know your favorite wing spots too, your favorite burger spots in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know because I like to try all types. But tomorrow I'm starting off at Whitey's on my burger.
And if anybody out there knows like any local places, even anywhere within a 30 mile radius that has food challenges at a bar or a restaurant, like a food challenge, and it's not like a hot wing challenge.
I'm not doing hot.
Doe doesn't do hot foods, but if anyone has like a challenge, like a burger challenge, like it can be anything, like eat a big pizza portion, or a big ass taco, or
big portion,
and 30-minute type shit, win a free T-shirt, get your meal free type shit. Let us know, and we're gonna take Doe there, and we're gonna go live. And we're going to see if he can hold it down. I used to be able to eat like that. I can't eat like that no more. I'm a little body now.
Yeah, we'll be live tomorrow.
Doe different.
Yeah,
we'll be live tomorrow. We'll put out a time before we go live. But yeah, we'll be here in Fremont, Ohio, at Whitey's Diner.
Whitey's Diner.
One of our favorite spots.
Whitey's. Remember when we was kids? Remember just like going there
dude,
early in the morning, staying up all night, not even going to sleep, just to go to Rudy's or Whitey's.
Yes.
And bro, like literally staying up. Remember sitting in Steve's hatchback?
Oh, yeah.
That little ass car, just smoking that little bitch out in my mom's driveway because we couldn't smoke in the house.
Yep.
And waiting till the sun come up and then going to get breakfast.
Having a great time, man.
Come on.
Man.
Yeah, big shout out to Whitey's. Big shout out to Billy. That's my dog. He done gave me a few free Browns tickets before, you know what I'm saying? Really good people there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll be there live tomorrow, so come check us out.
We're there live tomorrow. What time?
Yeah. If it ain't live, it ain't me.
I'm hoping by 2.
Well, what time they close?
Check the closing time.
Yeah, we'll see what time they close. Because I'm thinking they close at 2, so...
It's Saturday. It might be earlier. That's why I don't want to send us off.
You ain't lying, Spencer. I'm that close. You see it. His scale said...
almost 200.
We
going to get him there.
That burger might get him there.
Yeah.
After these challenges and shit, we going to get him there.
I might have got there in St. Louis. I ate a lot of food,
I don't believe it.
I ate a lot of food.
You ate a lot of food that day.
Man.
Saturday, they close at 1:30.
Okay.
6 a.m. to 1:30.
So we may have to go at noon.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I said, I might get breakfast.
Noon.
I can't eat no big old burger like that. I might get that bacon, egg, and cheese. You know,
Whitey's Diner.
That bacon, egg, and cheese, that's my groove. I make love to him.
Join us, please.
Pause. So once again, everybody, thank you for tuning in on this Friday night episode of Ktl Talk. We want you to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend, and tell a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate y'all, man.
Let's help us get this thing off the ground. We're going to get this thing going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't forget to like the page. Whatever you do, like,
subscribe.
like.
Subscribe.
I hate to be a